What up, darkness? I'll be right back. 1 sec. Hello? Hello? Oh no, my sub in today? No. No. Eating a quick snack. What do you mean, nerd? I'm not a nerd. Hi, love. Hey, Mark. What up, Caribou? What up, Dino? What up, Max? What up, B-Rooks? What up, Persistent? Potato? Square? Bonds? Kuso? We are watching. Oh, fuck. What are you eating? Oh, just like a little fig bar. Want to see a 1v5 where they give all ones? Sure. I'm down. Can you share? No. No.
We're just changing every single round here for the setups for both teams.
No, Marcelin's good, but this would be fucking generational weight! Whoa.
Um.
Whoa. Okay. Queen of duelists. Oh, no. Stop.
Nah, Khaleesi's a little too good.
No fucking way.
Madison, time to lock in.
Why?
Finger guns, Khaleesi, you made her mad.
Dude, isn't Khaleesi on 70 ping? Jesus. Jesus. Insane. At 15-15 in the map? That's crazy, bro. Okay. Let's go. We are watching the GOAT Kiko today. Call for more time in Europe. True. 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 What's the actually EWC Paris dates? Oh, right. This is like a month-long tournament. July 9th to July 12th. Is that right? Is AI trolling? Hold on. Why does that not feel right? Yeah, see, that was just not even right. Stupid ass AI. Masters London. So London goes until June 21st. There's actually a like 10-day gap. I thought it was like way earlier. Like less of a gap.
Exhilarating Valorant for you guys. Best of 5.
Exhilarating Valorant. Get excited.
NRG, who you expect to be the team that surely makes it to the Esports World Cup, and Loud, who are battling through the lower bracket, but they actually already beat NRG way earlier in the round of 8, 2-0. Got that BO3 sweep. Went up against
Jose with the 15 stream streak. Go, bro. Goated. Thank you, bro. 3-0 Loud. 3-0 Loud. 3-0 Loud. They 2-0'd last time. Fuck it. Why not?
Game now.
Right. No, I mean, again, you just keep focusing on...
Nah, it's definitely going to be NRG, bro. Definitely going to be NRG.
So that leaves Loud sort of on the other end of things. Just like, hey, the whole narrative for them going into playoffs was house money. And in EWC, it kind of felt like the same thing, where again they're facing.
Wait, so is this compressor actually good or no?
Talents. Nobody's giving them a chance. The only person that could give themselves a chance was really themselves. Loud go into this with full confidence. They started off with a win against NRG, and now here in losers, ladies and gentlemen, that confidence.
3-1 is such like a safe.
We ended up seeing
it's always safe to say 3-1.
Barn burner of a BO3
okay, let's see.
between Loud and Sentinels yesterday, and that map number 2 was.
It's just like,
man, we were talking about snowballing.
how many bad maps does Loud have?
With just compounding rounds and rounds and
We're actually not that bad on
Loud ended up coming back
Pearl.
from a 10-2
Lotus was
map
obviously
number 2, well, down 1-0
a funny
to
map.
even make it here, Avril.
Yeah, I mean, that just
But
shows
we've always said that Loud is going to be good on the attack side of Pearl.
Still make those comebacks and win. That probably in a lot of cases would have been a lot of different teams.
NRG also plays Pearl.
You have a Loud that already lost the opening map. Coming into in that secondary
Low
map,
key,
like,
Loud against NRG's Pearl, I feel like it's going to be a weird match. That's going to be like the most attack-sided Pearl we've probably seen.
Close that one out. Don't allow any sort of comeback to happen, and to have a team make that
Loud won on Breeze and Ascent, which is really weird. And NRG is forced to ban Split.
A BO5 against NRG. This is like,
and that's one of Loud's worst maps. Wait, the Vito's actually low-key like not bad for Loud. Wait, it's doable. Chat, wait, it's actually doable.
Do it again, and this time in a BO5.
Yeah, and Loud again, it doesn't exactly seem like this team of 5 is.
Yo, it's actually doable though.
For this type.
And I'm not even
run,
saying that to
I mean?
like
It's
to just say it.
Threes,
Also,
sure,
love with the 20
something
stream
that you
streak.
guys go through
Goated.
for the entire season,
Goated,
no
goated.
BO1s. But Loud, they run into these BO5s, and let's not.
Loud was up
take away
10-2
too
on
much
Ascent
from
against
them in the
NRG.
game versus 100 Thieves.
Yo, it's like Loud is like an only attack side team. Cause that, I was so shocked to see. I was like, bro, 10-2, it was probably on defense. Then I saw this little icon right here. And I was like, wait a second. That's a diffuse. Wait a second. That's their attack side that's 10-2. And then NRG almost got a little snowbally here, but.
They have a champion, a world championship under their belt.
Chad, I actually did my top 15 players, but we'll do like a full breakdown later. I had to submit it today though. So like after stream, I did my like top 15 players for London. Did a little bit of research, did my top 15. You guys want to guess who my top 1 was? Guess who my top 1 is?
For this NRG team, and a lot of that had to come down to the roles of this
roster. Did I miss Apex CN VODs? No, it was like it was due today, so I had to submit it.
It's kind of left to kind of fill in the blanks a little bit more than you would expect. He's been all.
Nobody's gotten it yet. No, nobody's gotten it yet. Nobody's gotten it yet.
Expectations for Kiko coming in as one of the top players in the world. We have high expectations for the roster in general in terms of what they've been able to achieve. And I said this on
still nobody's gotten it
days ago, but this is the event, the literal EWC
okay, somebody's gotten it.
Where NRG had that rebuild last year, Scuba comes on in, and we're still thinking, okay, this is our
Me?
first time in Scuba with this roster. NRG is still reeling from.
Yeah, it was
back
something.
As a roster and as a team in general, they didn't quite have the same level of.
Did I think that? Okay, because like here's my logic. Here's my logic on something. Chad, I think this Masters London is about to be. It's about to be the Masters of Jet. I feel like every team on almost every map is going to be playing Jet. Except for like some of the maps, obviously, like Lotus. And I feel like something to me has been like the highest pressure Jet to play against. Jet Phoenix every map pretty much. Yeah, like majority of the map pool can support a Jet Phoenix every map, or like Jet Sky Rays, something like that. He is everybody's number one. Wait, actually? I thought that was like I thought that was like a bold take. I thought that something was like a bold take. Because I know that everybody's going to have Primi rated high. So, like, by the way, my top 5 is like only Jet players, by the way. My top 5 is only Jet players. Not going on plat chat? Nah. Sideshow put him number 1 today, I believe, because his Jet is insane. True. 60 stream streak? Go, bro. Something MVP London? Everybody can see it, right? Sideshow had Kiko outside his top 15? Whoa. I won't spoil the rest of the list, but Kiko's definitely on there for me. There's 2 players from NRG on the top 15 for me.
All across both the patches, that'll be a plus for NRG.
I've just been waiting to mention Brock at this point. We're still looking at this screen.
Who you got winning? NRG.
Ethan, Brock, Scuba, Kiko, Mata. All 5 are pretty elite when it comes to some individual characteristics. But right now, we're seeing some top form from Ethan, from Brock. From
Kiko and Ethan? No, it's Kiko and Brock for sure. Did you put any CN players? Yeah.
Not to say that
I put
jobs, but
Fukashu's on there. I won't say where. And then I have Kong Kong on there, just for fun mostly, just because I love Kong Kong. And if it's the if it's the tournament of Jets, like you can't tell me Kong Kong's not gonna like chain repeat with Operator. Like it's definitely happening.
there's not a lot of time. They've only been together for just
Chichu?
a month here.
Bro, it's hard between like I think I had one more slot. Okay, the bottom.
This was the
Wait.
event EWC qualified with it.
If I remember correctly, the bottom of my list, I literally had to guess between, or not guess, I had to pick between Chichu or Smoggy at the bottom of mine because I wanted to have one of those two as well. And I think I ended up with Smoggy. Bro, there's too much talent at London. There's way too many talents at London. You doing fantasy? Yo, when does it open? Is it already open or no? BFL.
They win the map on
Because people are always asking me about it. And this is the first time I'll probably do it.
Got them through into this now low bracket BO5.
Yeah, you also have to just add on to that Pearl map, Sentinels. They were suffering so much mentally when it comes to that matchup. And you had...
You should get 7 TV emotes for all of the top 15? Is that what people usually do? I'd be down for that.
Of course, we could talk
Whoa.
all day.
Yeah, he said Darker's name. Darker was crazy. There's not enough talent in London. I'm not doing it. No. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about NRG leaning into like Kiko Jet so much. I think the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that's not too bad. And then since that point, I've been like, yeah, I don't, guys, I don't know. Maybe we should not. I don't know. I was low-key kind of worried yesterday. When I was watching this one. Imada started like off really slow. 210. 4 ACS. How is 4 ACS possible?
These players together, they're happy. They're happy to be playing the game of Valorant right now.
What happened to Sen? Are Loud that good?
Like EWC, where you kind of don't know what to expect with some of the behavior.
I feel like
in
this
servers,
was
with
Sen.
with some of the confidence with some of the players.
Sen
Are they
probably
super
should have
high
won
that
this
they're
in
just throwing
2.
the playbook away? Do you have to
Sen
adapt
probably
round
should have
by
won this in
round?
2.
Are you going to be seeing the same team that you've seen through the splits?
I feel like it's
Ladies
just
and
Sen
gentlemen,
needs to
we
work
see
on their
the video
defense,
here.
bro. It's
Loud,
just
they have a
always the
lot of
classic.
questions to answer going up in this series. NRG, they've laid out the battleground for them.
And I think opening up
And then
NRG
Pearl, I mean,
banning away split kind of does Loud a bit of a favor here, because that was
Yeah.
the one super weak map in the BO5 that we saw from Loud previously.
Pearl.
Was 100 Thieves, right? That was the one map.
really. Energy was forced to ban split. We said that. Fracture for Loud. Interesting. And I guess last time Loud beat them on Breeze and Ascent, chat. So from Energy's perspective, they don't even have that many like favored maps. That's weird. Wait. So Loud won these last 2 maps and Loud has a map pick. This is actually doable for Loud. They can do it in 5. Easy. But Loud isn't even like a slouch on Haven. Maybe their defense is a little funny on Haven. But like I think the most sus shit we saw out of Loud was literally on Split. So like this is low-key doable. I was thinking like 5 maps for Loud. It's going to be hard. Because they have to show their full map pool, but I mean, Split was kind of just like, I guess, one of the only maps that's like kind of rough. Both teams can do it.
On this team.
Oh,
to kind
shit.
of
We might actually have a game on our
force-
hands.
To kind of force these players who are in the mid side to just only keep that just the mid side control. And then the branch out from
I didn't
there,
really
it's
watch the
in a
Ascent, though.
position to be able to kind of
I
control
didn't watch this
back
Ascent.
sides. However, we've seen
Like the last time they faced.
like
This one?
G2, which again, it's quite a high
But I
bar
mean,
for us to talk about,
10-2
but
on the attack side, like
against G2, they've faced a lot
Energy
of
must have either had some crazy fumbles or something.
When it
Also,
comes
I
to
like this comp
NRG,
more.
their
I like this comp more.
they're known
If they
as
wanted to swap Scuba to Omen, Kiko to Vice, now that Kiko's playing a little bit more Vice, he's actually playing it on Pearl now, which is cool. Bro, he fried on that Pearl. Bro, he fried yesterday. Like, this is actually fucked. Plus 22? Bro, like... Chat, this is a plus 22 with a 4-round differential, by the way.
I think once again for Loud, you know, similar to what we talked
11,
about in the
13,
Thieves game,
12, 14.
more of the pressure is going to be on NRG. Loud,
What up, Tuggy?
still, in my mind, playing with a bit of house
Do we
money.
really have a game on our hands, though?
Really
We
went
could,
down
yeah,
with
of course.
Sentinels. Again, showing level of consistency.
Would you swap
Like,
Mata and
like,
Kiko roles on Breeze?
I want
No.
to say that the possibility of beating NRG
Well-
is still there. They know that they win or lose.
Let me
they
think.
showed up for this event, got some really damn good wins. It'll be a bit of a shame for them to not make it through. But there's no easy way to make it into a top level event like
Maybe
EWC
their Breeze just
without
has
being
some problems,
a
bro.
team that can take down a top dog in a
Like, they'll just
BO5
always have,
with
like, some
the
weird
flag here.
situation like this.
NRG is the team that probably
'Cause I do think- I don't know. Anybody that was here for EMEA, I'm definitely so much of a Harbor believer on Breeze. It feels like
So NRG learning a lot of
it feels like if you're playing any other controller in this slot, it's just way lower value. Like, way lower value.
If it was a BO5, I'm sure
That was my takeaway from, like, watching that game.
This is going to be a tough game for Loud, but at the same time, we've seen them come through with some. really
And,
major in the past. And I think with the pressure,
Playing without this in your comp would kind of suck ass.
a game when they can
But at the same time,
really come into their own.
not having your 2 X Factors be able to play freely kind of sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what Pearl
Okay.
has for us, what this best of 5 finally has for us. Agents.
Waylay! We're back! They're back to the old days. Wait. Wait, man. Wait. Okay. You'd have to figure that NRG is doing this because they want to, like, start getting good reps for London. This is probably the changes that they're making, chat. Like, Kiko device, Mata back on Waylay. I mean, once again, once Neon is out, like, off the table, it's going to be Jet in this slot. It's going to be Waylay in this slot. So NRG's back to, like, basically the old days.
Though, on the attack side,
It's just their old comp, except for instead of KJ, they have Vice.
Pearl, let's see how they treat the
I like that Kiko's added Vice, bro. It's actually really, really important for them.
Of the Neon in favor of the Waylay. This is already a little bit different from what we saw in the Lev game that NRG just played.
This probably is NRG's pro London comp,
maybe a
yeah.
Shout out going to the next patch. We're like, okay, Maybe we don't need the Neon anymore. Neon's going to get nerfed anyway.
Didn't Moto play
This is
Neon
gonna be
yesterday?
fun.
Yes,
London
yes,
Prep's
yes.
gonna do it this week,
He did play
mid-qualifiers,
Neon
live
yesterday,
against Loud.
and he absolutely, on the attack side, got
Play likely the same
4
time.
ACS.
I think both Ethan and Erde are going to lock in what they're
Here you
holding
go.
right now.
Boom. 4
Yeah.
ACS. I think it's like,
We're there.
This has been like a consistent problem for them, though.
Once again, so we're again.
They end up making early audio cues.
Can't be changing
Enemy
so
team hits like
much,
perfect timings
but again,
on
just
their
AP,
util
we're looking at
to
a
counter
best of
util,
5
and then
right now,
he just dies for free.
right before
It's been
the
happening
match.
since like that split match, that like famous split match.
Again, it's a patch that
But man, he's still such a good player, obviously. Bro, he had a 400 ACS recovery on the defensive side.
They can right now. It is.
All right, lock
it is
in.
nice to
We're
see
live.
them playing into the strengths, playing into the fact that Verdi has had such
Check
a good
the epic
tournament
pen.
recently because again, this team isn't against
4? That can't be real?
flexing
Yeah, yeah. It was actually 4
Shader
ACS.
Back over to potentially a Sentinel. Loud again, still full confidence in their duelist. They're
Had to
just
be
gonna
bugged?
have- no, not just. They're gonna have the double
You know,
duelist. Luke Show.
for the benefit of Mata, I'm down to say that's bugged too.
If anything, the pressure has been on Luke Show to be able to step up, be a hero throughout the
Okay.
tournament. Verdi has been the one to kind of take up that mantle. Luke Show, it's his opportunity now to kind of settle those nerves.
Higo Vice? Yeah, we saw it yesterday. Are you more excited for London or EWC?
Ladies and gentlemen, a best of 5 for Paris.
Well, we're
We are
watching
live with
EWC,
the
so
attackers heading over towards
I'll say EWC,
Yep,
but
straight away, NRG making
obviously
the move over
London.
towards
Obviously London.
Only the double setup so far. And
Both
again,
are going to be pretty fun tournaments to
part
watch,
of
though.
this coming through from Erde, who
Contact.
really showed up in previous games.
Erde.
Nice and early into
Bold
the
to peek that on timing, bro. He could have like actually peeked in like 4 players. Well, he forces the timing. That's interesting. Mod actually forces the timing during the Thorns. So his teammates actually can't scale. You would say that's usually a little bit rush, but maybe the player on site was damaged. He wanted to like force the
Take
timing.
that one through. A lot of smokes to block them through. Still do have Phoenix utility available. We'll show the lead here. Plays are still looking good.
It's a good suck. Isolated 1 player on site.
Remember that.
That's good by NRG, man.
One enemy remaining.
That is very well played by NRG. They forced the duel because they know that that guy's stuck at pillar and nobody else can get out. If they killed a 1 player on site, like the retake through street is just not doable. It's a nice round, bro. 8-bit Ducky. Thank you for the 3 months, bro.
Opening kill coming through Erde. NRG not to be dissuaded here.
Haven't been here in a bit because I've been in Asia. How's the stream been? It's been insane. It's been unreal, in fact.
Losing Verdi on the secondary angle coming in as well.
Last player
Just covering this re-entry, this retake coming through from the rest of Loud. Numbers advantage in favor for NRG as well. Yeah, he'll take the pistol away pretty handily.
Reminder to right rich team. Thank you. Thank you, production.
Just making the right choice. All 5 need to make a
N-
passionate choice here.
R.
They're heading right into
T.
A main. It's going to be 5-on-5 to kick things off. Verdi on the front side, 3 players getting
Loud.
revealed. And the NRG, they're not stopping. They're just chomping right into the jaws of the beast.
One
No
enemy
util
remaining.
here to help out here.
It's good by Loud.
Loud not able to do too much. They take away 2 guns.
11%. How's audio? Audio good?
I think Loud would maybe
Audio
expect,
good?
look, if this is going to be a bit of a slow default coming through from NRG, might be to catch a couple
W
players
production?
out.
Thank you, bro.
Ended up being a big stack from
Good.
NRG as well. Plenty of utility.
Didn't realize
speed
this
there.
was happening
Huge
tonight. Thank
reveal
you.
On the scan as well.
Got you, bro.
Just a massive amount of information with the fact that they actually have a couple of anti-hero
Yeah, the
guns.
G2 5A main,
Pretty simple
it's good
here to
tech.
just get that damage in and
I would also
take
be
down
copying that right now. Not gonna lie.
everybody allowed with minimal losses. Only 2 players went down.
They don't have a Phoenix, so it's not as important to deny the funnel, but you can see it's kind of spread across the board.
Have to take
On this bonus round, they're like 4 off on
reaction
multiple
in this
people.
round. They
It's actually
step
good.
up, trying to force a step
No
here
bonus to,
from NRG. That's exactly
No
what
bonus
happened.
ultimate to worry about.
They force some information out on the waylay. The rest of NRG back over towards Cat. There's
That strategy is probably a little bit better, more accurate to do against
They
Phoenix,
do
but
clear that B main area.
it's all good.
Rotation should happen soon, but here comes the
Ooh.
pop. That counter flash is huge. Verdi, Luke,
Strike
Show
down
combined
A.
for 4, grinding out the
That's a nice
entirety
round.
of NRG. Brock,
Just a flash
the
on
only one to
perfect
get a
timing.
kill there. Mata, left
Flash on
his
perfect
own
timing.
Now in a 1-on-4, but great
I
approach
want to talk about a concept.
from the Loud squad.
If
from
you
Loud
take
duo.
contact,
Well, that was also just
if you take
information
contact
coming through.
chat,
Notice that Erde
the likelihood that a
pushed up
flash
extremely
comes
far.
and
He
hits
explored through
actually
all
gets
of the- there was nothing
he made a
but
footstep.
timing here. Unfortunately, Mata
So, like,
got
let's
to
say-
get
let's say
Erde
you
to
go
the
through a
other way
smoke.
around.
Boosty was one of the first people that I've ever heard
We
that
have a
said
strong feeling that we don't
he
have
wants to
control
go through
here.
the smoke
Do a bit of
to
exploration
bait
and
all of the
insane
crosshairs
flash from
for
Luke
a
Show
flash to
that
get
everybody
value.
catches
That's kind of like the
Luke Show
accidental
as well.
situation that
Flash.
came out there.
Easy as you like it, Verdi there to
Because
back him
Verdi
up.
takes contact,
Huge
people are going to
round of
swing to try to get a trade, and that's when the flash came in. I think it kind of worked out that way. It wasn't really like super by design, but
any setup really still
when you
happens.
get contact and then the flash comes, it's always so good, bro. It's always so good.
One player was trying a little,
We saw that yesterday with Leviathan. For those that remember,
Phoenix floating there with the
spikes
flash.
in slides into a dugout, and then a flash comes out after, because it's going to bait all of the crosshairs. All the people that were anti-flash are going to get owned by the flash.
One in B main. Ethan, he's gonna make a whole lot of noise just to attract these players, but again, it's
Anybody
not
that was
yet.
anti-flash is just going to be swinging off instead, and then you'll get
Contact over towards A main,
absolutely
or
destroyed by the
B main.
flash.
So we've seen 2 or 3 players popping that contact, already heading back.
See if they can draw over a couple of defenders.
Surely these map picks are swapped?
The sheer hasn't been
No,
popped just
it's
yet.
not.
Also, Verdi looking over towards A-Link. Going to be giving up A main for the time being, so...
At least on the broadcast, this is what they showed, so it's consistent. Oh boy.
I mean, that's a great call out. That would cut out the mid avenue almost entirely.
There's 3 here, 4th to Flood. Good Utah choke.
They're getting stopped right in the middle.
They got destroyed by the utility.
Salvo still, Scuba only able to get one. As now there's only one left. Ethan in a 1-on-3, make it a 1-on-2, make it a 1-on-1. Ethan still alive, still floating, but Luke Show takes him away, 2-2.
Yeah, strong
Uh-oh.
response coming through from Loud, and they nearly had that mistimed as well.
The crosshairs on this stream are weird because I know Ethan and Brock aren't rocking those. Yeah, the crosshairs are kind of like weird with the quality.
Gotta head back there quickly.
You're not wrong. They kind of look like invisible almost.
Armada, who otherwise would have made it to the back of site really quickly.
Ooh.
Gets stopped by Verdi.
Ooh.
And Verdi ended up being the player that gets a couple of decent kills here, allows a bit more time for Loud to gather the players and for Luke Show to eventually win that round.
You would assume that Luke Show and Darker tested like the 2 different like duelists versus like lurker kind of things.
This is all turf. Was that right?
I would assume.
Sounded great to me. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Wow. Hold on.
Here we go once again. Not a lot of firepower to fight back here. NRG.
He goes at least gonna get all this info back. Oh, he's dead with bomb. Okay, well. I was gonna say he was gonna get all this info back, maybe take first timing, but he actually just peeked it.
Real difficult here, ladies and gentlemen. But I mean, it's Tejo.
You'd have to assume though that Loud theoried between both Luke Show being the lurker slash Shanti versus Luke Show just being the duelist.
Shutting down NRG before
I think my initial assumption would always be that Luke Show as the Sentinel lurk makes the most sense. That's just kind of always been his role. He's been like most aggressive as like a lurker, taking good contact timings, kind of enables that more.
Yeah, not allowing NRG to do...
Phoenix, it's like you have more of a job within your team. I feel like players like Luke Show, Leaf, those are like 2 that come off the top of my head that are currently playing Phoenix that, I mean, I wouldn't mind them just playing like literally the lurk roll on attack every single round. Obviously, I wouldn't want them on Phoenix in that case, but
not much. You could ask for a little Portuguese.
it's because they're so good at taking timings and actually like taking 1v1 duels,
6-2 over Panama.
playing to contact space.
Golassos too.
That maybe it is slightly more accurate for them to have Luke Show on Vice, Darker on Phoenix.
Top it off for Brazil today.
Who knows? They probably tested both and then ended up at this.
In
So
1 year, would love it.
yeah, it might be Darker in that case. Yeah,
More players coming up now.
might be Darker in that case that prefers
Bit
this.
of a showcase here off the operator. It's an approach immediately with not a lot of util and Verdi.
Okay, this is like the expected side that I think that NRG is supposed to do well on Pearl. Because Loud's attack is definitely not that bad. But Loud's defense, conversely, has been pretty like questionable.
Only Marta came in with full shielding. So Outlaw was going to definitely find some decent value here.
I feel like these days we usually see people scale like, wow.
That's a double through the wall as well. Spike on the floor and Luke Show. One more maybe? Not quite, but he's already done the damage.
Luke Show, bro.
Scuba needs to be a bit of a hero here.
NRG just punished quite literally off the defaults, bro.
To break things
Double
open,
peek
right
street
into
gets
spawn.
destroyed by the off angle.
1, now 2. We're gonna have a
And I feel like the B scaling's a bit off. We've seen it so much recently. Just hard scaling close to the wall.
Basically a 1v3 here on site.
Makes you wonder. Because it wasn't like Moto was going for orb, was he? I don't think so. Hi Zix from YouTube chat. Oh my god, I don't have a YouTube chat open. These guys hate me, bro.
Any noise was caught. Nobody back over towards mid.
Good time to open it
So
though.
for now, Scuba.
500 viewers on YouTube.
Hero isn't
Holy
business.
shit.
That's exactly what you want to do.
Obscuring vision.
Then get the frags.
He just has to contact it as
10
well. I
seconds
mean, there's
left.
minimal information here. You have Loud that are perfectly capable and willing to play before retake 4 versus 2. Ultimates available as well.
Do we think Six will read what I said in YouTube chat by the end of this map?
Trying to move
What did you
through
say?
some of these smokes in a position to make a play, and he's got to make a play for this 2v4 to work.
Right there.
Oh, they're posturing again.
Sheesh.
Might have seen a shoulder. Herday
Okay.
calling him out. Brock's not watching the cross, and here comes the ulti.
Ooh, doable,
from
doable.
Verdi. Scuba catches one. Will
Doable.
be a headshot here from
It's like a
Scuba.
180-degree
Verdi on the
crossfire.
open. Brock has the crossfire.
How has this
Crossfire is
happened?
Perfect. One person on
2v4
each
with
side.
space.
No chance here for Kawan.
2v4 with space.
3 from Scuba. And Brock and Scuba turn around on 4-on-2.
I feel like Verdi knew where Scuba was, but just didn't want to commit to the play.
Ooh.
Didn't have a stun available in the relay bolt either. Otherwise, I'm sure he would have just slid on in and disrespected him. But a 4 versus
2v4 with space, we're always...
Given how much work Luxo put into
I mean,
this round,
space
that
is
play
really
was
broken, to be fair. This
gotta
setup was
believe
perfect.
that this should be a huge
Darker
block.
dies early, that kind of
You
enables
get
this like
first kill
180-degree
onto
crossfire.
Darker, you gotta know that's at
Wow,
least
bro.
one kill
That's
you
insanely well played
trading.
by those
But, I
two.
think Verdi just too caught up from thinking about, okay, where is Brock?
That's insanely well
Two different
played.
ways and getting caught up in that moment and dying.
Honestly, going Flower taking the duel in that post is actually kind of good. Most teams go heavy secret. So if you win that duel, like you win the one on the Flower guy, you actually have a great crossfire.
And now here comes Cloud taking on all this pressure. Hunter's Fury. Salvo's coming into the back of sight. Same thing with
KO gets 0 value. They're playing front side.
Holding it back now with an Odin. Looking for a second. Not gonna happen. Luke Show.
Oh, that's crazy.
Able to
Through
get
a suck,
two, but that just
they
equalizes
actually won
things.
that.
Mata takes him
2v2.
back. We're down to a 2-on-2.
It's available coming through as well. Mata has the opportunity. So we get to plant though. Looks like Mata's trying to make a move. Might be timing onto Dark here, who has no idea. Oh, Darker's going to get backstabbed, but they've kind of walked past each other. 2 ships in the night.
Ah, he's dead.
What? Okay.
Well played.
Alright, yeah, Mata didn't want to jump through the window.
Still 2v1
This
though.
last position is also unknown.
Still
Defender coming
doable.
in through Cat. Nothing doing here for now. Erde repositioning himself back over towards spawn. Nobody's going to be
Still doable. And because he just cleared spawn, this is actually a pretty intelligent decision by Erde.
Takes his time. It's a great success. Mata, Brock, locked into the back of sight.
He's gonna find a
Erde's
one
got
shot.
chance.
There's 2 gaps here.
Could get an ulti
Brock
pop
is... Whoa.
from Mata, of course.
Brock is actually walking this,
Brock
really.
going recon now, trying to find the pixel first. Brock around the corner.
Oh, he's cooked.
Waiting for some sort of approach. But again, Erde
He's
taking
cooked.
potentially too much time here. Finally, he's going to run into an interaction, but nobody has Brock's 6. Now Mata around the corner.
Well played.
Converges
Well played.
in and
Mata ace.
still
Mata's
catches
back.
the
Mata
final
Waylay.
kill.
Mata
No
back.
way, that's an ace coming in from Mata. But what a kill.
Mata Waylay,
What a
Mata's
kill
back.
coming in. It all had to
Harrison
come
with
down
the
to
prime.
a
Thank you, bro.
2-on-2, and NRG managed it well.
Like, you see
Wait,
the
Mata's
ending
actually
is like
back.
Crossfire, right? A bit of a weird crossfire setup.
Bro, I was actually worried for NRG. This was a heavy ult round, chat. That was 3 ults used in that round.
Gets that kill. It's a free path coming on through. Look how narrow that side path on Secret is.
There was
It's just a very easy ultimate. Happy to
3
burn
ults
that
used
one
in
for a
that
guaranteed
to convert
round
it.
win.
Ethan's
So,
ult
Winter
goes
was
into
gonna be
dugout.
something Mod and Brock having the info
Brilliant
on the
reaction by
rounds.
Loud to actually
actually
all
had that one
fight
coming
this
into
front side
2-2.
space with 3. I'm surprised with the suck like actively going here that they weren't able to
Even
actually
with the double drones, not exactly
like
taking
fully
the
just
time. Drone
blender
going
them.
out immediately.
Mata
All
somehow got
5
3,
going towards B
which is
long now.
crazy,
Look at the
bro.
rotation coming in from Loud immediately. 4 players are going to be surrounding this area with a whole lot of ultimates.
Mata's probably
for both
so
of these
happy to
teams
be on
now.
Waylay,
Erde
bro.
is going to be postured up for the first
That guy has been
contact,
so
but all
vocal
5
about how
going
much he
in.
hates
Erde
Neon.
has to be ready. Wrangle in a couple players, but the Steel Garden's going to take him away. Mata going in, dashing in, but nobody is in the middle of sight. Everyone from Loud on the
He died to a
extremities.
Phoenix wall.
Luke Show still raining
He got
in
fade-
the molly, still
fade
able to
on
get a
Phoenix
frag
walled.
onto Ethan. Mata returning out yet another frag onto Erde. Only one piece of presence here on site, and it's going to be Luke Show running out.
It's a big
Luke
team
Show
fight.
picks up a frag, goes back. Now this is just chaos. 2-on-2. Kawanzine still standing. Luke Show doing the same. 1-on-2. Scuba peeks out. He's gone. Luxia
Bro.
with the 4K.
Luxia with the
Luxo, what a
4K?
hero. I mean, we had every single ultimate just about being dropped in there. You already had a decent defensive setup. Reminder, about 4 players.
Kiko
were
missed that. Yeah,
already
yeah, yeah. I feel like
trying
that's not a
to
usual
proximity
Kiko
on
whiff.
Having the steel gun and come down.
That's okay, though.
confirms
That's okay.
everything. Kawazine
Man, you would argue
himself
too,
before
chat, that
Luxo
so many of these
opened
rounds are in
back
Loud's
in.
favor.
Having the capability to just get this 4K
Remember,
while the numbers were starting to get low as
This is
well.
energy with pistol,
And Loud
energy with
holding
4v2,
on to
energy with
this
3
round,
ults, running through
4
a suck,
and 4. How many
and
ults
somehow
did they
Mata
have?
kills
At
3
least 5
while running through a
ults in the last
suck.
round.
Yeah, we ended up seeing at least
So many
4
rounds in Loud's favor.
last
4-4
rounds.
doesn't really tell the story.
Yeah, Astra ulti ended up being really the big one there. The Cosmic Divide, breaking up the entire attack. Luke
Oh
showing
my
up.
god, look at this
Here's the contact from the
timing!
mid side.
Oh,
Here's the TP potential, and oh my.
Look at this
He
timing.
eliminate.
He's kind of
Luke
expecting it,
still
though.
2 more to go here in the middle of site. Gawanzine facing a stinger. Does catch Mata, so down goes. The late
Man.
going into the back of A.
I guess it's
Very
because
difficult, though. A
the connector
is
player
looking a
died to
little
a
bit
Vice
weak
and not the
for
Waylay.
Verdi's unspotted. He
That
didn't
he's
spot
like,
him
wait a
before.
sec.
They don't know that he's there.
I was expecting to die to Waylay. Okay, Waylay might have took diving sewer. Probably.
Gonna find Scuba. By the way, Erde has just walked to end up going. It's
Oh,
gonna end up being
boy.
because of massive walk-ups from multiple players. Verdi
I
unspotted.
love this
Erde
from Loud,
unspotted.
bro. They actually
Maybe
aren't
might
doing
get
like
a
4-man
clean
mid
hit.
walks,
They're posting
random
extra.
4-man mid regroups into walks.
Yeah, he saw him.
He did.
You
They
want
instead
to
push the
fight?
deep
From
A
behind,
line.
rotation is already
Deep-
fully in from
deep push
Loud.
mid.
Erde,
Taking that back.
he's not going to wait to see if there's anyone
30
else
seconds
behind.
left.
Scuba goes down. All 3 have been wrangled into sight now. To be able to get this free
Spike
plant.
planted.
Cosmic Divide, the one ulti goes
Oh,
in.
he's fully aware of the
Nobody's
push
gonna
here.
Get isolated from it. Gawanzine holding it
Trade
down
there is
now.
crazy.
Needs a little bit more than that, but Darker comes in, cleaning up Ethan. 1 more to go. Brock lines up 1, needs to connect.
Double
2 more
smoke?
dots.
That does not look
Brock
fun.
Has a spike
Hope the
in
dart
front of him,
scans.
has the recon, has a shock dart if he does want to use it. But again, gotta wait for the contact.
Ah, this is
Brock,
cooked.
nothing
Full
on spikes
cooked.
just
That's
yet.
still gone.
Erde
He can
taps it
he can
twice.
live a shock, by the
Now
way, if it direct
dancing.
hits.
Verdi right behind his teammate. His teammate doesn't go down.
I mean, good
Rush
damage.
instead takes
Good
out
damage, good
Verdi.
damage.
Erde stays alive, and that's the round for Loud.
Just has the time there, knowing that look, he's either gonna have to run through the smoke here or reposition in tower. And if he decides to go tower, this
My
is
cat
gonna
wants
be a
attention, bro.
Full defuse. It's exactly what happens.
My goodness.
But really,
Come,
a lot
come.
of this round coming through from the information timing from Erde on the.
Alright, everybody say hi, Clyde.
Erde being able to walk through the almost half of the map there at least. Verdi not being spotted over on the A side, giving the advanced notification to the rest of Loud that it will be a B finish, giving the opportunity to make a couple of those early kills happen. And then the 2v1 running through the rest of Brock's util, knowing that they
Alright,
have
bit of a
time to
4-1.
full defuse.
Covering it.
Is Mata on T side up? Why else would he be split from the pack here?
Oh, quick adjustment here from NRG.
My ult is ready.
Basically the same options going into this round. Hunter's Fury this
Oh,
time.
to Sumso? The specialist.
Ult orb.
Oh my god, I'm actually blushing.
to help Brock
Look
out
at the
the rest of
proactivity,
round.
bro.
Plant Scuba
Deep
here.
A line, deep mid.
Luke shows
Lurk is
positioning,
the
by the way.
anchor for the rest of the round. But this is going to be very
He's not on scope. He is on
interesting. It's gonna be
scope.
1 on 3 going into A main.
They have a deep A line,
Verdi
chat, so
has it all to do.
deep A and mid, so they're 3-sec B. Whoa,
Headshot.
Loud actually kind of high-key fix their macro a bit.
I'm out of here.
Against 100Ds, they're like randomly regrouping like 4 mid.
Verdi. Second position is there. Luke show with a kill in mid. Verdi with another
Wow,
one.
wow, wow, wow.
That's already a 5 versus 3. I mean, Lucio was hiding. way
Loud
for
has
a
been
long
so
time.
favored in
Back
these
there.
rounds.
And now there has to be a reclear in mid. Look at Scuba.
How come Loud look
Going for the
like
rest of the
actually
team to move on.
insane playing against NRG?
For what's worth, there was plenty of armor coming into this round from NRG as well. So to have the Outlaw actually get that kill, more work required from Verdi.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds remaining. By the way, NRG did start the round with an op on Marta, wondering if that will end up being something that was picked up. And by the looks of positioning, this might end up just being a save. And if they want that op, retrieve it and hold it.
The crazy thing is, by the way, if Loud wins this map,
And now NRG.
Loud has already
10
beaten
seconds left.
NRG on Breeze and Ascent,
At all
and that's
with
map
any of
4
their
and
first
5.
approaches.
And
on
they
this map
picked
so far,
Lotus,
it's always
so you'd
been
assume that their Lotus is
some
going to be
sort of
good.
approach, and then
Is it because they were
reapproach
scrim
once
partners?
again.
Ooh, it could
They
be
ended up
actually. Yeah, they actually like learned their tendencies.
ended up with a bit of
I would imagine that NRG is a team too
inside.
that becomes easier to play against. Like the more you understand their
Loud
like
here. Again, more than
player
half
identity.
to get these players
Like
into
Ethan, as an
position
example,
so
I feel
early
like is
on.
kind of an
Players
easy
like
player to
Verdi,
play
players
against
like
in
Verdi,
regards to
players Verdi
like
in the mid side.
he's never going to
players for
actually
Loud now
like
just
take a
focus
fight
on
on you.
game.
So if you see him, you know to like
Kinda
press
these win
him.
con type positions.
And no tack. Timeout
He's like
just yet.
very, very smart,
From-
Ethan.
you would assume
And he has
NRG
very
who,
good team play, but he's never
been
going to
in
like
a more rough spot, not
play
just
an
in
off
terms of the
angle,
round
force a
score, but
1v1 duel.
They had to really recover their economy. Part of the reason why they didn't want to go for any sort of 3v5 was the amount of heavy.
Maybe that
investment
is
in
part of the
last
reason.
round with dropping the op as well. won't
They
be
get like a
taking that one
bunch
to
of reps against the
continue
same
with
players.
much faster.
They
around
just
the
build up
EWC
that
Watch
that expertise.
Movements are going to
Okay,
be
Thorn
full
inside the smoke
reinforcements.
is not really that good. It got shocked immediately as well.
Mata going in now, doesn't check his
They lost their
six.
entry
Erde
trap.
from behind. Can Erde get more? Erde Now with a couple
Oh.
of friends right next to him. Look at this rotation from Loud. 4 players here, 5 players surrounding the site. Lucio with a kill, Darker with another one. Hunter's Fury doesn't matter.
The Avengers are
Darker
here.
with a double on site. Rock
Can you go
needs
not
to
frying
tuck his
today?
tail and
No.
leave. Just
But
like
also,
that, Loud
bro,
looking for a lead going into the second half.
Yo,
7-4,
Loud.
flawless round.
I mean, the second flawless by
Last
far,
round before the
so
switch.
far in this half as well, and that was a disgustingly good round coming from
Oh,
Loud.
shit.
Instant committal to the rotation.
Loud is looking powerful.
Since, you know, okay, this is going to end up being a full commit. Steel Garden obviously confirming that for the most part. Luxo having further run
They did a
attacks. I mean,
deep
he's
pillar
had-
molly right before the retake shot.
This is the second or third, but
The pillar molly got the kill?
Util kill as well, shutting down the entire
Wasn't Mata and Neon yesterday?
fast
Yeah.
approach from
Yeah,
NRG.
yeah, yeah.
And it seems like so far NRG playing slowly, they're getting punished.
Should have been a
NRG
10-2?
they're getting punished.
Yeah, you're not even wrong. It's like multiple rounds that should have gone the way of
Facing on all this pressure.
Should have gone the way of Loud.
He hasn't backed out just yet, and he has 2 players right next to him. Verdi holding it down. That able to
This
get
might be-
Odin.
this
That's
might be
still
another
far to
round.
go.
We'll
The
see.
attacker's still approaching up front. Kawan Zine through the wall.
They literally have a
Equal strikes
Mata
on
ace
one.
round in here,
A lot
bro.
more to go
Where he
here.
ran
The
through a
Odin
suck
attackers aren't
and
exactly
killed
living
3.
up this position immediately. They take their
Look at how
time to come back.
proactive they are, chat. And it's individual proactivity, just like we were talking about. Instead of like grouping up as 4, they just have one guy getting a deep line.
Okay, that's
Oh, you've got no stars, buddy.
going for a lot of movement coming forward. Oh, he has to really play as usual, but just doesn't really have
Maybe
time.
maybe
So
we're
slowly
defaulting a
trying
little
to
too
get
many
one
stars.
in.
Maybe we're
Doesn't get
defaulting a little
damage
too many
against stars,
stars.
Doesn't get a kill. And you're right, yeah,
He actually went astral from him. He's like, uh-oh.
desperately needed.
Bet you're wondering how I got
All
here.
5 stars were placed throughout the server. Here
Peak
we
on
go.
timing during
It's
the
gonna be a
audio,
full
W.
team going into sight. Darker able to take down one once again, but needs a whole lot more. Luke Show has the other angle. Luke Show needs to stand. All 2 are here
2v2.
for both teams.
They're leaving. Cross map is good here.
Very quickly, Kawanzine makes it back over to the B site. And NRG now trying to do the
I
same.
like playing ones. I like playing
30
ones.
seconds left, contemplating their next step.
Both teams, I think, making the same moves
Ooh.
now. Could be contact foul.
Hear the audio
Could be
here,
towards mid,
Kawanzine.
double doors.
Last
Oh,
player
that would be
standing.
pretty bad. As
Okay,
Scoop
but-
quicker to the trigger finger knows where Kawazin's coming from.
Peeking with
And now
Odin's
the
probably
spike.
not ideal.
Ethan moving it back over towards B.
Like, he didn't really have timing for that. He didn't really have timing for that.
Over towards
And then
A.
peeking with Odin.
10
This
seconds
is gonna
left.
have to be
I don't think his play's
a
bad if he has, like, a
round for
rifle.
Luxo
He's, like,
versus
peeking on
two.
timing.
Good
I think it's
news
okay.
for these guys that both of the players
Because
on
the
NRG
like the
side
thing is the mid player
fairly
won't be
low
fully
range.
ready for his fight and his timing.
I don't think
Like he doesn't know that he
there.
knows.
Ethan.
So Scuba could be looking art as an
Looking for
example.
Luke Show with a
No
shotgun.
way.
Up close and personal.
No
Takes
way.
down Ethan. Now only one
This is
more
old
to
shotguns,
go.
by the way, chat.
Luke Show raining down the flashes. Only needs 1 or 2 more bullets onto Scuba. Scuba, however, has a little bit of util to use. Continues to dance. Luke Show has more HP than him, but Scuba, he's sharp. Can he really take down Luke Show, though? Can he aim to the forehead now? He needs a headshot. Luke Show going for a couple of body shots.
In
but goes
what
for the shotgun
world?
instead.
He must
The
be half
sidearm
HP or something,
works
though.
out, and it's going to be 8-4
Bro.
going into the second half for Loud.
So much
Shorty.
that comes down to the fact that again he catches the last 2 players on NRG.
Is Shorty
on low
balanced?
HP, and the Shorty's just gonna do the work. I think if they were on.
He was
40,
49, I
that
see.
would have been a
Man,
kill at
man,
all.
man.
But honestly, incredible stuff coming through from Loud. What a beautiful half. 8-4. That also.
That's
includes
old
2
shorty,
fours
old
as well.
shorty. Old shotgun.
Yeah, 2
Damn,
flawlesses
bro.
coming in from Loud, ladies and
That's valid he
gentlemen.
was low for
Keep
sure.
Up here on Pearl. They're going to be going over to the attack side, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what adjustments we have from NRG going into the second half after a quick break.
One enemy remains.
Clutches are so cool because it's like, bro, it is actually like, it is actually really like an individualistic thing. The NRG players are more likely to just like full tuck and try to find a way to make time their win con. Versus like, I feel like so many players there when they just recently planted the bomb are not going to put themselves in that like cubby. I feel like so many players would like take the long angle instead, like back up. And then like slowly inch Luxo out. Clutches are fun to watch. Map count, this is first map. I would want to back up then slice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, like if it's me in the clutch, I'm just winning. Somebody's got to stop you, bro. Somebody's got to stop me and you. We're actually way too good. Me and Luke Show as well. We are way too good. But really depends on how I'm feeling. If you're scared shitless, I'm in the corner too, or what? I press tab, I look at my score. If I'm 4 and 10, I'm tucked to the corner. Somehow time will be the win con here. feel like the stun was used too early as well from Scuba. Luxio actually like paused his scaling. If Luxio took first timing to the bomb, that stun would have been good. I'm just surprised to see that Scuba didn't even try to play off the stun. His stun timing was actually fine. He could play it for suck on tap, but his stun timing was fine. It made sense, like logically. Yo, we're literally in the round. The break goes straight into the round.
5 potentially between Loud and NRG. Loud now on the
Shit.
attacking side, and they're starting off real slow.
Wait,
Avril.
Loud did this before.
The Loud end of things,
Are they
there's nothing
copying
solid about it,
pistols?
Nothing quiet about it either, especially when you look at Luke's show.
How was Crew? Crew like kind of like trolled their comps and shit because they were making like a roster change. So they kind of like trolled their comps and just kind of, I don't know, didn't give max effort. They were playing like Reyna, Clove, ISO, Vito, Mix, like literally everything.
We saw in that last half, and
It's fucked up too, bro. They didn't even give Silence like the fun role.
including winning pistols. Otherwise,
Silence got benched, and he was forced to play Sova and Gnome in that match while everybody else had fun. Isn't that fucked up? They reused pistol on Breeze too. Yeah, that's what Doombro said. We've seen this like trap pistol before. The mid trap. Luxio accidentally flashed himself last time.
Waiting for a contact and converging in, not allowing the util to potentially take advantage, not allowing any contacts to
30
happen.
seconds left.
This is just going to be full 5-on-5. They've positioned somebody in the back of sight just to maintain
Whoa.
that spot. And here comes
Okay, they got
Kiko,
absolutely
raining in bullets.
demolished
Same thing
here.
with Scuba. Darker coming in with one singular frag, but he's going to need a whole lot more than that. 4 more to go here for Darker.
Okay, they got
Darker starts
absolutely
off well.
demolished.
That's 2 great
That's 2
kills.
pistols for energy.
Here comes, again, NRG with a great setup. Still, the one person in the back of sight with the fact that you've had that very popular Nebula in the middle of sight. He just stands right behind it. Once that Nebula drops,
You don't know what
it's
my
kind of
hello earlier?
inevitable that he's
What up,
gonna get
fight?
into a 50-50. He wins that. The
The
take is on
extra-
from there.
An extra Tejo area denial in there as well. Plenty of ults, or util rather, I should say, to play through on the NRG retake on pistols. And like I sort of said earlier, I think
Energy are
pistols
losing?
wide here, otherwise they'd
It should be worse than this, low-key.
in terms of the,
But they did get
round
double
differential.
pistol now.
Pico had a lot to say in this round. Obviously, Scuba had a decent amount to say.
Energy's defense side usually isn't their strong side on this map.
To future rounds, no super fast ults or anything
Motto with Marshall.
of particular note
Down.
on the NRG side of things.
down.
But
Taking that back.
should be a comfortable anti-eco with these guns.
Waylay ult
Should see a
does
lot
feel
more
pretty
comfortable
nice on this
with
map.
that, of course, from
There's a
Kiko.
lot of
Kiko.
really good ult lines.
Few too many responsibilities on the attacking half. Util-wise on the Vice.
I think Energy, like, I would love to see Mata,
So many choke points for you to handle.
when he's uncontested like this, be long,
With your util.
get
Kiko
deeper lines on
is gonna have
B.
a couple of
I feel like this Pearl map feels like so
show off some of that
deep
skill, some of
B,
that
deep
talent
A line
that we
heavy,
talked about
and
earlier.
Loud played
Right
it
now,
like pretty damn
Energy,
perfect.
just taking this step
They
by
were
step.
always looking for deep mid, deep A, deep
By the way,
B,
they saw
and
what
Energy was kind of getting
moved, by the
worked,
way,
bro.
As Block got some decent info there.
Love to see
Carl's
Mata
using
kind of do the
this
same
one.
on this half.
You have a bit of a late lurk, but
He doesn't have to do it on this round, obviously, but
Down
His
A.
team's falling apart while that's happening.
Can't do much about it. Darker is going to come in with a pretty advantageous angle, like you said.
Last player standing.
Not much doing other than the single frag. Can he get a second? No, sir.
I was thinking, by the way, isn't this
Loud, we're
spammable?
only able to take away 2, but
With
this
Odin,
is
isn't this spammable?
big gun round coming up from Loud in the next round. This is really going to dictate
Actually, I was thinking about this the other day.
the rest of our half. Are we really going to see
Pretty sure, like, the
begin to
classic
snowball? Can we see
art
some
plant
sort of signs of
That
competition
everybody does is just spammable by Odin.
Nothing doing in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, that opening kill really could have changed things as well. If you had a situation where Verdi actually gets a freebie on Ethan, gets a minor upend to a Bulldog.
Ticket spammable. No. Sorry. From Flower.
Scarier, but otherwise
From
it's just
Flower,
business
like
as
this
usual.
line. So you can be deep Flower
This
and just holding this line, which is a fine line to hold anyway, and you can spam this plant that everybody loves to go for. I'm pretty sure you can. With Odin specifically.
If this buy works for NRG, they're set up.
Ooh, refight is nice.
For sure. And there-
Clear out the pillar player. How does
Long
Luxio
range,
get
but already
2?
Looking to stay sharp on Luxio.
That is fucked, bro.
Stuff from Luxio. Able to get 2, and again,
And now he has
his
ults.
aim, his
So this is almost certainly a W
comfort,
round.
more or less, has come into question. Luxio.
That was a nice set play by Energy
Right
too.
now. They're
Little
going
pillar
for
refight on
one
B-long
player
for the bonus.
on the defense over towards the A side if they do commit over an A.
Drone does clear out the pillar too, so you're usually going to feel pretty comfy because the inserts are usually going to be one of these 2 locations.
saw in that first
Drone
half,
getting
he's capable
both.
of it now in the second half, proving once again they can bring
Puts him in this
the team
3
back
stack.
from some sort of a deficit.
It's actually nice.
And due to the extra kills he's getting, I mean, this is running back territory once again. So
The only
now
thing
he's
against NRG though,
fully
it's
healed
it's
up.
pretty damn rare that they ever aggress this zone and actually like play off angles. They're always comfy just playing like 3 backside.
Such an important
3 backside dugout.
Good scan.
Lucha already gonna come in, firing away, looking for a second through the smoke. No, sir.
Ethan.
takes him
Doing
away.
it.
Takes away a teammate.
7 HP.
One team gone. 23 seconds left. Both of these last 2 defenders.
3v2.
corralled into the
Still need to
paint.
get bomb down.
Luxo has no idea. Util
Last
is
player standing.
bringing it in, and again, they still have no
Wait,
idea.
this plant
There
by
goes
Luxo is
Brock,
sick.
finally reining in
Knowing that
double
both are
bullets.
dugout.
Erde
Bro, I've never seen the
taking out
plant on the
Ethan,
left side of the
finally
site like
Brock
that.
Nowhere to go. 9-6.
Yeah, they knew where the last player was, just standing on the wall. The Odin from Kawazine showing Brock what's up in a couple of cases there as well. But a very late round could have seriously gone sideways for Loud, but a good recovery. And
NRG anti. Yeah.
Look at this moment. Super
Teo
long
Silva
range
makes
kill.
sense. So yeah,
Snap
for sure.
on The second player as well, disgusting.
That's a fire
Again,
plant.
full kill onto Scuba, using the runner back.
It's good for this situation.
In the early rounds where, okay, maybe we start to lose a couple players. Let me just heal back up.
Okay,
Run it
but
back
now we
straight
see the
onto
real
site
game
itself
plans.
and
Mata has
now
operator
recover.
online because they won defense pistol.
21 kills.
Brock with Odin.
Second frag at 11. What a map from Luke.
Okay, look at Mata. Mata is kind of angling the B main space. It's actually good.
A lot of critics right now, but here we
They
go.
can stay in their 3A setup.
Couple players here from NRG.
Ooh,
to
X.
hold down the
Yo,
stage.
they're playing a little X Factor heavy.
He's gonna be on the
Dude, he's
bottom
actually
side.
playing in the
Yeah,
cubby.
out of that wall, but Brock raining in with the Odin. This is what he does best.
That's a rare
Brock
sight for
breaking
NRG.
down the take with 2 kills, but still plenty of work to do here for NRG.
And it's gone terribly.
Ethan stepping up. Akawan able to
Shit.
take him down too. And now all the defenders left.
I mean, Brock got
into
his
the
value, though.
extremities. Loud, they have the sight for now.
Kiko,
but
big.
Down A.
Out in the open
One
looking for the
enemy
plant.
remaining.
Expected the secret timing.
Gets exposed by Kiko, but Verdi takes back Kiko, and now 1-on-2 for a player. Mata
But-
no idea where he
oh
is,
my
but
God,
Darker
oh my
goes
God.
looking, and he finds Mata. Double digits for Loud.
Mana dropping it off there as well. Very expensive early loss, and finally.
Okay,
we
what I
see
do like though,
attack
this is a
force
good
coming
sign.
from Bonka. 4
These 2
rounds
things were a good
in the
sign though,
deficit.
chat. These 2 things were a good sign for their defense.
By Loud.
They actually got the deep line.
And
This gave them info that it's going to be
Loud, I mean, at the
likely
end,
A.
bad timing would have
He actually
really
plays a
cost
power
them
position, Brock.
for,
Brock gets his
Darker, I
multi.
suppose, was the last one there.
It's just the rest of the people that were on site didn't end up getting value.
But this level of investment,
Ethan had to flood earlier? Yeah.
economy,
There must have been something, yeah, like a Thorn
needs
or
to be a extremely
maybe
strong recovery
Phoenix
now
Smaller or something.
on the
No idea.
NRG side of things with nothing to play for. Likely the 11 coming in through. You'll need to be talking about multiple future rounds in the for this particular half of NRG. Otherwise, it's going to be an early Pearl loss.
I mean, as long as Mata's not like sitting AFK like top double and he actually has like deep space and like the thing is, chat, the reason why you wouldn't want Mata to just only be sitting top double, even though this is like a deep line as well, is because this is likely going to get utiled. There's going to be like Pulsar here,
Head scratcher too.
some version of like an eye maybe. Like there's going to be some level of utility that's going to be used to like prevent this peak from being good, or maybe even top screens. But when you're on this deep line, like nobody comes here and then fade prowlers here. It's pretty unlikely they do like a double Pulsar here as well. The deep line is like the best way to secure that they're going to contact into your op.
Still coming together.
Okay, they're actually 5B.
Headstrong. NRG, all 5 now.
Loud likely making it to 11 here. This is an eco for
All the eggs
NRG.
into one basket, that basket known as B-long.
Darker's one off ult.
Nothing doing there.
And by the way, this is not
Okay, as long as Darker doesn't do something funny and just ult on this round, then Loud just got fade ult.
In a lot of cases, you would expect, okay, pack pause, no buy,
So a lot of ult's going to be in play.
Not going to be the case. What's crazy is
For,
how
getting
fast
to
NRG
12.
gonna flip this one. They didn't
And they have a
find
lot of
anyone
time.
at all because it's just slow movement from Loud. NRG still might be able to get onto site in time to get something done.
Bro, they've walked into sight, by the way.
I'm kinda thinking, what is
They're reading
happening?
that dugout is where the line's drawn.
Spike
Now they're
planted.
starting to panic a little bit. Birdie
Good pick.
finally taking on a bit of that pressure.
This smoke is fucking sick, by the way, to help the flood.
And now
Smoke drone actually helps them get into the dugout zone.
they do reveal reveal a whole lot of positions over towards the back lines, but nobody from NRG is still
want to
approaching.
find
They're
it.
waiting
Good chip
to enter
damage.
the ulti, and they're still spreading a little bit. There's a player going over towards Cat right now. Luke Show finding yet another target, but Ethan alongside Kiko.
I think Kawanzine
still
just
a
got
little
flashed
bit
by
more
Luke
to
Show.
go. One person on site though. It all has to come down to the Odin.
They've done it.
Kawanzine
Oh
pulls
my
out the
god, they've done
pistol,
it.
still nothing doing.
They committed the
1v3.
ults and
Luke
actually
Shaw, no
convert
chance.
on the low buy.
NRG with pistols.
Pistols
Able to
into
pull
a
it
Kiko
off.
win. I mean, they
Yeah,
got
he
a-
got
The fact that
got
Energy
off the
plays in
spike
5 days is crazy.
Okay, wow, like,
Wait, that is actually mental. Wait.
And by
Seriously.
the way, it's a situation where like maybe Loud could have gone for the plan.
We have a
and
game.
tried to back
Look at
off the
Lucio
side
score.
of the move.
What the
A
fuck?
decent amount of util available. Scooper dropping in Cosmic Divide in there as well, which could make the post-plant situation a little bit more awkward for
Here's
Loud.
the
So they're all
thing.
kinda stuck on the
Them looking to
site
take
itself,
secret
and
is probably too much.
players
They already
essentially
have
these pistol shots in
they already have
close
art
range.
and main.
Couple of Loud players,
Them being
unfortunately,
ready
not
to
winning the duels
reflood
and
through the
getting
wall
to
is
stage
also
two,
a
they're
very
left on
important
20,
team fight
doesn't
element.
die.
The fact that
Just the fact
flashes
that
are being
the
chucked
util
through the
went
wall,
maybe
but there's
to
no
Loud
actual
and
like
had
coordinated
time to
refight
help
from
as well.
Loud.
Couple
Kind of
players
lost
really
him this
walked
round.
off their ults and got them in that fight.
Timing happens through art on a re-clear. He gets flanked, dies for free. There's no refight through into front side when they see the Asher wall. So a weaker round by Loud for sure.
Their original position.
Great round by Energy. It's not easy for Loud to come to those conclusions for sure.
Nothing for them this round.
It's a great entry,
Very
Jesus.
able to run it down here off the double walls and no contact until
And we're
then.
just straight
Makes
back
it
to Loud
safely into the
territory.
back of sight. Scuba try as he may. Can't do much in the middle of sight. He's gone. NRG.
It's like perfect
Able to
pathing,
walk
no
out once
disruption on
again.
the
Brock,
on the actual
only
hit.
person near side right now, but he knows his teammates are just a little bit too far away.
Great entry by
Owl's
Verdi.
gone. Loud has sight, but this one is still far from done. 4v3.
Bro.
One
Battle.
HP.
Verdi has 1
Okay.
HP.
1 HP?
You're joking. Brock is fuming when he sees how much damage he ended up doing. With Ethan's kill onto Darko, it still might be something to play through here. Armageddon available. It's a 1 versus 3.
Man, there's-
a ton of work to
I was about to
do.
say, there's 2 players on
Are
1.
you serious?
Oh
How
my
has he been able to do
god.
that? 3 kills? I mean, yeah,
I was starting to write them out. I'm like, how can I make this exciting? 2 players on 1 HP?
Gotta see his POV in that one. That's
He
gotta be
kills
insane.
all 3, bro. Love the observers, yeah. Not being on the 1 is kind of crazy. Not being on the 1 is kind of
We
crazy.
just don't have that angle. Ethan, yes we do. Hold on now.
Oh my
Oh my sweet goodness.
Okay, at least we have the
stars
replay.
align.
At least we have the replay.
Last player.
And the opposite of that happens aloud. You got 3
Well done.
shooters and nobody
Well done.
hitting anything. 3 stormtroopers versus 1 Ethan. Leads
Pause.
To attack. Pause coming out from the
Do we like to
Loud
pause
side of
here?
things. That is
Or would we rather
backbreaking
pause
round. You got
after this
Grizzly
round?
just before that, coming into what should have been an
Because I don't think he's
easy
ever
2v1 win, and Ethan
calling a
pulled
pause here to get
through
like...
an insane
Maybe he's calling a
punch.
pause to get a hero rifle or something, and then
I mean,
still calling the
breaking
adjustment.
News. Double world champion is good. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. No,
They could like
it is
have
that
Darker
way
buy
right now.
a hero
Ethan
rifle instead
has had
of this
so
Guardian
much
half armor.
responsibility with this team. And again, you would expect Ethan
Small
at some
detail
point
thing, but it is
to have
better
his
to
bumps.
convert.
But this season has still been actually a bit of a
Momentum
spotlight on
pause?
him. He's still
You'd still
been
wanna do it after
very
next, though.
sharp individually, and Ethan continues that run.
Or maybe
here.
like the
18 kills so
3K,
far, but
maybe
that last
maybe
round
after a
definitely helping out.
1v3.
Now just
I don't
setting
know.
the stage for the rest of this half.
Maybe after a
do have
1v3,
bit of a resurgence
little
here
cooldown.
for NRG with the fact
Maybe
that
the team
they
had
still
too many
have the goals.
depressing
Their economy
comms.
was going to be okay at best. They were going to come into this round with at least the rifles and the half armor,
Yep.
but this has revitalized things completely for NRG. Loud has been left with just, again, a
What do you think the reason is for modest poor performance? Oh, I think he's just on a lot of like random agents, or like his Neon hasn't felt that comfortable. Like the way they implemented Neon doesn't really feel that comfy.
You think about double duelist ultimates. Hey,
And then
you got
outside of that,
nobody
he's playing like
on the
Harbor and
overdrive.
Sage, and I don't know. I haven't like really analyzed him specifically, but my feeling a lot of the time has just been his discomfort has mostly been from like the agency he's been on. Bro, he got stuck.
Over towards market right now.
All
Getting
rotations.
struck, but again, still a bit of a head swivel situation here for NRG. Players still trying to find their position. Mata out in the open. He needs to react quite well there to try to take down Verdi, and he does exactly that. Take is attempting to happen here, but NRG already responded really well. There's 4
How
players
Lucio
surrounding the site
approached
for
that fight, I
NRG,
thought he was
and
ulted.
They only need Mata for now. Mata with the
Strike down
3K.
A.
Brock coming in with yet another frag. Yeah, Loud without the firepower just can't do it.
He's just like
This-
W keyed into that fight.
This comp here again just doesn't have that util.
Does he even play Sage anymore? He switched to Jet? No, but he did play Sage on Ascent. They swapped him off of it though. They swapped him back to Jet
On the
on
loud side of
Ascent.
things, you have overdrive, run it back. Everything was popped in there, but just not finding the value. Actually, I lied. The running back was saved, I believe. But in either case,
Right.
missing the shots.
Wonder if
You saw
NRG
Lucho's
and scrimming on this
pure lead.
patch. I mean, the problem is they've gone the full distance. Like
Going a little bit wide. You would like to at least do a little
they've
bit of
actually
damage
played
and
the max amount of
getting
matches that you can
passes
play in the
on
EWC
just to get a
quals.
single kill.
So they're just not doing much scrimming.
Gonna have to explore.
That's like
jump
fact
in
of
and
the
reveal his own
situation.
position, by the way, and be lucky to just get
Maybe
a
they're
single
scrimming
kill,
like
honestly.
earlier in the day and then they like just
10
no
seconds
prep,
left.
go straight into EWC. Verde
Oh,
gets
this
one.
He does get the one.
Like,
Alright.
can't hate
Cool
it.
beans. Not too bad. This is the round though. Whether it's 10-10 for NRG, Loud could put on a bit of a run to say the very least. They're gonna have the guns. Simple as that. They're gonna have the guns. They're gonna have two ultis here. Cosmic Divide
Okay.
alongside the run it back.
Kaunzin, T-side Odin.
Cosmic Divide.
Interesting.
They need to get on site to really make
Half
something
armors
out of
across the
Cosmic
board.
Divide.
4
The run it
Phantoms
back,
counter the half
that's
armor.
basically everything. That's the X factor type ultimate that you need right now, just to burst into a site, just to burst in to that one link, choke point.
Launching
Just
missile.
crack through.
I think Loud were really depending on the overdrive to carry them through that last round, but massive shutdown. And you see that Brock Hunter's Fury just locking down that singular lane. Bit of exploration, by the way, coming through from NRG in mid this time, and well, they
Lots of mid info. Is this A&A? Looking like it.
Led by the runner back.
Man, I am such a big hater of the 4 in mid kind of round. They're gonna play a late retake.
This Waylay ulti is gonna be
Spike
huge.
planted.
Same thing with the Teho. But NRG, they need to
The Astral is nice, bro.
coordination here to
Why
really get
has
this
Loud
working. Like I
left
said
all their
before, this
space in
Cosmic
secret?
Divide, it is lethal if you're already in the middle of sight. It does help you secure it quite a bit.
Surely we're not scaling backwards and then refighting where Astral is
Everybody from NRG steps
blocking.
in, but look at this, so much aggression coming out from Loud.
Okay, this is by far
Spilling into the
Loud's, like,
extremities,
worst
and they
team
all
fight
get taken
round.
out from it. NRG, their patience pays off. Kawanzin can't do anything about this, spraying away, and he's just gone immediately. NRG.
If you do A
It
into
looks
A
so
chat,
clean, but
here's
Loud
how
forced
A
that.
works.
Yeah, I think Loud, the reason why they want to force
You
it is
either
they understand,
cut this
look, we
line
stole for
and you
too
take this
long.
secret space
Eventually, we're gonna
so
have
that
to
it's
play off
pretty
site.
annoying for any of these
Massive
players to go
early
late.
from Ethan
You're
and
always
Loud to
pressuring
clear
these
that
players.
site. Drones already been pushed in to
A heavy art
the
retake doesn't feel
offside.
good if they can be in your backside
And I think
and they're in main.
pressure's getting to
Because
Loud,
you're going
and
out
they
into like a
said,
full
"They're not sending
180
it
degree
over, so they're
crossfire.
scared and respecting of this.
So you either draw the line like this or you draw the line like this. So it's art plus main or you're doing main plus secret. The fact that they gave all of this space and they go refight through their own Astral wall.
Yeah, they didn't even
I think
use
if they play it as a
ulti.
pick, maybe they can do that flash through the wall and
Like you
play
said,
for a pick and then dip. That's
Sweeping
probably a
ulti
fine
was
team
all
fight, but
they
we can't be
needed.
giving up
One.
our secret space.
Now Loud.
Duelist moving backward on the map should not be
Right
really
now,
allowed.
different setup here. Again, they just
Like in a
have to
post plant,
play
that
a
is.
little bit of information. They have
You
to
should never
pick up what-
descale from the good position that you have.
before they even get onto
Right
the
side
site.
flex jiggle, W scuba.
It's difficult. Nothing's being afforded here. No picks over towards the mid side, but in comes a bit of a force. Here comes Vern alongside his own wall. But the util is
Now
good
we're
here
first
for
timing
NRG.
through Vice
Scuba
util.
dancing around alongside one more next to him. Loud. They have the positioning over towards long, but that is it. 4 players once again surrounding site here for NRG. NRG, they're putting up a brick wall.
If they cancel the execute here, Loud have actually backed out. Last one to back out was Kaozin, strangely, which says to me that perhaps Loud was still thinking about recommitting to
What's
that
the drawing on screen tool called? Epic
drop
pen.
off Darker to just see if there's been movements. Darker might be able to confirm
Well, that's
everyone from
that's bad. These
NRG
are
is either
a lot of
left
bad
side or
rounds
still
back to
there.
back.
Oh, had the opportunity on Scuba, but misses the shot. In either case, it's going to be a free.
Maybe Luke Show and Darker can bail them out somehow.
Darker's still alive, and he's
I mean,
just
Darker
taking in
kept pressure
all
here.
that
This is a
information.
4v5 with
Saw 3
space.
players peeking at him, and
Spike
okay,
planted.
nobody in the middle of A. Loud definitely has a chance.
4v5 with
4 on
space.
5.
Do they just high low and hold?
NRG
High low hold the
have
contact?
that one ulti, but you do have the push-up coming in.
Ooh. Jiggled.
There's a contact in every single spot here. Every single choke point going into the
Wait.
inside has some sort of contact. Kawanzin, however, Kawanzin might get caught from
Kawanzin has
behind.
money timing.
Ethan does take down
Oh.
Luke Show,
Oh.
but Kawanzin, his beautiful position is only good for one. He is still
One
alive,
enemy
but the
remaining.
rest of his teammates needs to step up. And there goes Kawanzin.
Uh-oh.
Darker now, isolated, behind the Nebula. Spike is in a beautiful position, but Darker can't get anything going again.
Uh-oh,
And
uh-oh.
RG complete the mini comeback. 11
Okay,
to 10
it's
now,
like a bit of a
looking to stop
snapback to
things up.
reality moment.
NRG are just the retake kings at this point because you're getting multiple times where you have free sites, you're getting plants. This is an even better post-plant situation than the 5v5 we saw in a previous round where they ended up pushing through the Cosmic Divide by a couple of slow shots here as well. Luxo also missing, man. He was so sharp in, like, I want to say the first...
Can you explain the concept of first timing?
Plus a few extra rounds. Now things are slowing
First
down.
timing
You're
just
starting to see
means,
the speed of
let's say
Ethan
you were
barely
going to
getting
peak
kills
mid.
anymore. He was at 21
If you were going to
by the
peak mid
start
from
of the
here,
half, realistically.
first timing would
Only
imply
getting
that
two extra frags
from
in there. It's
the
been a
barrier
massive
drop, you
pull down
instantly
for Luxo,
peaked.
who was heating up.
If you were to
On
peak
the
on a
slow,
delayed
on the
timing,
success we
that would
found
mean that
was
you
come
don't
from
take first
Luxo. I
timing.
think that Ethan 1v3
So
clutch might
when
have
you peak on a
broken
delayed
Loud
timing,
a
what
little
this
bit,
does,
because,
people
now
are
Loud,
holding,
they're
expecting this
taking more
person to take the
shots,
fastest
they're
possible timing. That's
failing
first
these
timing.
plants, even in
When you
situations
peak
like
on a
that last
delay,
round where they had
you
a
might
way
catch
better
a player
split,
in
early
transition.
players pushed up, Brock
So
was
for example,
living,
the
but
player
you have
window
two
will
players
peak,
covering their
hold
angle
for the
into
first
this
timing
order.
peak.
Brock doesn't die
Okay?
easily.
When
That's
this first
criminal.
timing peak doesn't come, that's usually when they start W keying. So peaking on the delayed timing might catch this player W keying. Someone peaking with A or D on a person that's W keying is good Valorant. So this is like an example of like how you could apply the concepts.
A big thing here from NRG.
That's
though,
how you find a
with
good
the
duel.
drones, the
Peeking
fact
somebody
that
while they're
not
W
targeting
king.
Mid as much, that is kind of a big change because again, with double duelists,
Usually it's used in
it's
concepts
just
like
one
lurking.
simple
So like
flood.
first timing would be like they took the first timing
You have to
doors.
go for that retake.
That means that
Heavy
they
mid,
full walk
is
that space.
Sort of the mentality that you want. But them changing
Do you like
up
Red Bull?
and attacking in these
Huh?
choke points, attacking in these mains,
Is
NRG
this stream sponsored by Red Bull or
a
no?
little bit comfortable in the late
If so,
round
then
now,
yes.
a
If
little
not,
bit more
then
damage, a little bit more space.
you guys
Oh,
understand
it's back
my,
in the early round. Luke
I don't want to
Shaw, however,
disrespect their
finds one
sponsors,
early,
but
and at such a long range.
I like coffee.
That's a
I'll
good
just say
one.
that.
That's going to impact the retake as well. That's if there's even going to be a retake, as it looks like. And actually, have some good coverage right now. There's no way. If Brock faces like two plays again, surely he goes down.
Okay, I didn't see
There's
the
no way
early
he gets
pick,
away with
but
this
a pick
multiple
happens
times.
toward
Luxo,
B.
by the way, has now
Good for
confirmed
Loud.
to run it back. He was 2
Brock
points
on a
away,
deep
grabs
line,
multi-orb,
knife out.
gets a kill.
So there's no
Sort of
opportunity
back
for a
and
kill
forth,
here from
really long
Brock.
range.
He's just getting the
Gotta
info.
be feeling good about this round to bring it to 11 to 11.
Okay, Fade dogging this.
Would have to be broken if they don't win this round.
Oh, that's actually bad. His smokes is dead in the round, chat. He's
When they
cooked.
find out it's only Brock here, it's going to be even more broken. There goes the run it back. Going
How has he
down.
gotten
No
one?
way.
How has he
Ferdy's
ever
still
gotten
going
one?
down, not landing a single bullet onto Brock. And Brock finally goes down. Loud now down to 3. Mata going in. And what a slow
30
for
seconds
Mata.
left.
Mata gets
Back
a
in
second.
play.
And he's still
One
dancing
enemy
for more.
remaining.
Catches a
Last player
third.
standing.
Mata finishes it off with Ethan right next to him. Mata
That was a weird
needed all
round. That was a very
and
weird
NRG
round. Felt like Loud
needed
had
to
that.
push them to map point.
God, Brock is Neo in the Matrix, the way he be dodging those bullets.
Damn, bro.
That, or we have seriously
There's a
replaced
lot
some
of things
cloud
I'm
guns
surprised
with
by there.
lasers because,
I didn't really catch
drones
why
are not
Luxio's like
hitting.
fighting Brock with the
2-1
classic.
against Brock.
He was like running gunning his like rifle and he ran out of ammo.
He had to run it back. There's just no
And then as well,
way. Guys, Brock has to go down.
when
in
you
these
get slowed and you're
scenarios.
darker,
He's getting away
don't you
with
just
so much.
like just
And
don't
now,
input any
wow,
movement keys?
They're facing up
He's
against
kind of dooming his own fight by
map
trying to
point
move.
coming in for NRG.
Just hard
a
hold.
Huge amount of catch. Was 8 and 4 at the half. And Ethan is caught up. Ethan's 21 now for Luxio's 23.
Damn, bro. Loud really fumbled the bag.
Had 20. Like what, 6
Well,
rounds
22
ago
to
at this
24
point.
as an update. But either way,
Yeah.
the fact that Ethan's caught up is insane because Luxio was so far ahead of everyone.
I like that stun idea.
Way
He's gonna
far
stun
ahead.
off his teammate's
Way
contact,
far
bottom
ahead.
street.
And the fact that Luke shows
L streamer ads.
Yeah, another point here for Loud. Not putting their duelists in winning situations here. Luke show shutting down a little bit when it comes
No,
to high pressure.
no,
Yeah,
L
let's look what's
streamer.
outside.
Taking that back.
Back out
No.
again. The defense postures up 3. Over towards that A site. That Seho in the front side.
No.
Potentially with a little bit of usage.
Bro's acting like he didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't have a foot pedal. I
It's
promise.
one person that makes a step into main, but NRG,
Revealing
they're
area.
not overstepping by any means. Loud, tucking their tail once again. About 40 seconds left in the round.
W
They're
add
all the
foot
way
pedal?
over to B now. And look at the
What
early
a
call from
shot. Holy
NRG.
shit. That's a good
Yeah.
calm.
They
Baiting
know
all the
it.
ads
They know it.
people to think that a good shot happened.
Out by the single wall
Yo,
by
if
Face
anything,
by Luxio.
the ads
Really
ended up being on good
six
timing.
again. It's going to make this entry a lot more difficult, and already the defensive Utah is so good. Coverage is nice. And Brock
I mean, they're
but
cooked. They're cooked here. Surely. Luke Show would have to go crazy.
One enemy remaining.
There's way too many people here.
Trying to hold it down. Ethan with another two.
GG.
Ethan make it
Defenders
3.
win.
There goes NRG 13-10. Even though the half
Kind of made it seem like things were going to be quite a bit different. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, NRG stays on top.
Birdie spamming the smoke 1 HP. I mean,
the last 7.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't.
A number of defusers.
You probably shouldn't, but he's spamming with Phantom as well. They'd have to do it off audio. There's no tracers or anything.
This is after what was
I mean,
blindingly good defensive side from
you are
Loud as
likely
well,
going to
but
get
they got
counter spammed if you're even
8-4.
just shooting. If
Was
they don't know that there's any
literally
noise, they're not going to like...
21, I believe, 20-something kills.
We can talk about that intention, actually. If you're holding a smoke, you're like this guy. You're not going to just start spamming the smoke if somebody else isn't holding the smoke for you. But if you hear a player back here spamming, you're more likely to spam back because you know that they're not here, edge of smoke, ready to pop on you. So him spamming is kind of bad, yeah. The full noise silence means that, you know, the intention isn't really shown and that they could actually pop. So it does make it a little bit more comfy for him. How did Sen lose Lotus? They lost 11 in a row. Sen defense is just not very proactive for sure. I would have to go back and rewatch. That was like a 15-hour day for me, so my analysis of why they lost, I was like already kind of mentally checked out of the game. It's 10-2. And then they lost 11 in a row. So, yeah. So, yeah. I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen,
it was NRG's map pick. That does have me a little deflated. That does have me a little deflated. How Loud ended up they kind of like fumbled the bag in that map. I want to go back and look at it. Hold on. Let's see. Actually, I can watch it through my own stream. Okay. There's 2 rounds I'm thinking of that are like crazy. It's not this round. Should be the 4-2 round, I believe. We already remember this round. That round was sick. 2v4. That was actually well played by NRG. This is the round. Bro. Look at the positions here. Look at them all instantly go forward. When you're playing against a comp that has no flashes, chat, you're just hard holding a smoke and NRG chooses to take this timing. Luxio is not holding the smoke. There must have been some catastrophic whiffs here. And look at this bullet. Mata actually full crouched it. This bullet's giving him a haircut. Luxio's the one that actually gets 3 in this round. There must have been some pretty bad whiffs. He's like, since TMV won't oil up, how many subs for you to oil up? What the fuck? What the fuck? What was the other round I wanted to see? Hold on, let me think. Was there another round? I wanted to see the NRG flood. Which round was that? Because that was actually a good round. Got the TP line. Ended up flooding through. Is it this? It's this. So, this is actually something we don't see, by the way. We don't see this from NRG, like, ever. NRG usual position is these, 3Xs. They're just going to play for the full, plant denial, sit back, but they're actually strong siding with 3 here. This is how G2 would generally approach. Ethan seems to be on, the backside of the smoke. I wonder why Ethan's on the backside of the smoke. Is there something blocking him? I don't see anything blocking him. And we can't see util because we don't have really the HUD or anything. Molly here. Molly. There it is. Molly lasts how long, chat? Pop quiz? Because I don't know it off the top. Let's see. Phoenix, Valorant, Wiki. Is everybody just going to be guessing? When I open the chat again, everybody's guessing? Let's see. Let's see who was right. 6 or 7 seconds. You guys are actually trolls. You guys are actually trolls. Last 4 seconds. Last 4 seconds. It's 0.75 seconds of spread time. 3.25 at full size. Wait, that's actually kind of low. Wait, that's actually kind of low. 8 seconds. Are you guys fucking crazy? 8 seconds. 10 seconds. Nah, that's crazy. The wall is 8. Yeah, the wall is 8. So I mean, Molly landed at 25, so now the Molly's out. Ethan could have flooded a little bit earlier. For sure. He was in missile. He could have missiled probably and then flooded during the Molly timing to be slightly more efficient, but his timing isn't that far off, and he's trying to wait for contact from Brock to peek off. Kind of makes sense. I think with no flashes alive in the round, though, he can take an earlier flood timing because he's not worried about playing anti. All right, chat. My ads are on cooldown, so yeah. I might have to rerun ads so that we don't get it during next map. Once it's off cooldown. Never mind. I'm running 3 minutes of ads. Thank you for watching. I'm not money hungry, by the way. I'm doing this for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for you guys. Millionaire, by the way. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. What is the command? Isn't it ads? Ads. There we go. Hoodie on. Thank you for the prime, bro. You robbed Nade Shot. Shut up. Well, he punched me, so now what? Watching ads here because I have YouTube stream open. That's a W, paid chatter. Holy shit. Klausy, thank you, bro. All right, let me see what... You know what? YouTube chat gets a read off of that. Let's see. NRG is so good. Just a bad day for them. I mean, they kind of bounced back. Can I hold a quarter? Quarter of what? Hey, I'm new to VCT matches. I don't understand the match structure. Can someone teach me and where I can learn it from? Or where I can learn it? Basically, it's 1st to 13, just like in ranked games. But you usually play... There's usually a veto. There's 7 maps that are in the pool at any given time. There's a veto that happens between the two teams where you're pick and banning different maps. And then you're going to play the decided maps, usually best of 3. Today is a best of 5. So in this case, you can see Split and Fracture won't be part of the pool today. But in a future match, there's obviously like going to be Split and Fracture played. And then you play 1st to 13. If both get to 12, then you play overtime, which is whoever gets 2 in a row wins. Give us ads, Vero Chacho. I already gave ads. We're good. We won't get it during the next one. The monthly YouTube chat read. YouTube chat gets a read is crazy. Sorry. A singular read. What rank are you? I'm currently Ascended 2. I'm currently bronze. I'm actually fucking bad. Not actually bronze, but you know what I mean? My peak is 421 RR though. When I was playing the game a lot, I was actually decent at the game. 2 wins off Radiant. Actually, Veto isn't really meta right now unless you're GE drum noises. Okay. And he beat Faker. W paid chatter. Streak or something?
Welcome back once again to the road to EWC. My name is Upmind, ladies and gentlemen, joined here by...
When does your ProMind seminar start?
Yet another map for you guys. Map number 2 of
My ProMind seminar is on June 5th at 5 p.m. on communication.
Let's wrap things up. NRG facing off against...
I think it's supposed to be a 30-minute like seminar, but I'll probably end up yapping a little too hard as per usual. Who won map 1? NRG. NRG on their map pick of Pearl.
They came in today with a little bit of confidence, potentially that confidence.
Loud easily could have
I
converted.
still think they should feel reasonably confident. They should feel like the map got away from them and that it was.
Is coaching
still a
Asuna
map
a better
that
accomplishment than
won.
beating Faker? Is
I
Asuna
think
here
where
or no?
your confidence would really get broken is if you run to like the split
He is?
against 100 Thieves. Where they
Yeah,
just
it's
got
way better.
completely wiped out.
Way
And
better.
I think when we actually
Love
saw
that guy.
videos, by the way,
Specialist.
This is a good veto, a really good veto in favor of Loud because they get rid of
The
split
specialist.
via NRG who banned it away, where they don't have to play that. That was a really bad look for them. They get to play Pearl, which they had good performances on in both their previous 2 matches.
What it takes to be a Valorant analyst,
Now
what
they
tools
get
and
to
skill
go to
sets are
their own
needed.
map choice of Lotus, which is our map coming up now. The map where they
Analyst
had that insane
is generally-
streak coming back.
It is kind of weird because people associate analyst with the analyst desk. But in reality, it's like, yeah, you're doing analysis, but usually the actual analyst role is more data focused. It's more data focused. So actually understanding how to use like, I don't know, everything like, I guess, programming related, like APIs and stats and kind of using that. Pretty nice, pretty good. I'm actually a noob when it comes to like understanding anything like computer science wise because I took 1 year of computer science at college and then I dropped out. Yeah. When you say you got to play a lot, what does it mean? Can someone do the Radiant and Pro Path solo queue? I think that's how everybody does the Radiant or like the Pro Path. You like play the game a shit ton, you get recognized at Radiant. You play with like the same people over and over and over. Eventually you'll play with like tier 1 pros and they'll be like, wait, this guy's insane. I feel like there's a recent case of that, right? Like EXPMO. I found out about EXPMO through, I think it was Inspire was randomly like glazing him on a tweet or something. And then I found out about him, watched him play. I was like, damn, he's actually good. Heyude, Primi. There's many cases, many cases. Karon came from ranked. Yeah, exactly. It's like there's many cases of just if you are a top player constantly playing ranked and you are just good enough. Yeah. EXP Mo posted those videos of him getting glazed and ranked. I mean, same shit. Same shit. Same shit. But yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. Making content about yourself, playing a shit ton, being rank 1, like these are things that people will look at and recognize as like noise. Is there no official stream with commentators for EWC? We're watching it.
Plenty of players right behind him that are able to pick or are able to frag out a little bit. But again, I'm just...
Is that Thunder Meow Kid
still
crack now? I have no idea.
concerned, when it comes to NRG, because you have an unlocked...
Did you already
code.
pick him for Masters
On
London?
device going into an
No.
omen,
Oh, we're
a
actually
little bit
live.
more
Let's go.
mobile. Yeah.
Chat,
again,
my plans
this
are,
defensive
today
side
is
for
what,
Loud is
31st?
going to
Today's
be important,
31st.
but when
On
it
1st,
comes
2nd,
to
3rd,
that
I'm going to be
side,
streaming
going
VOD
to be
reviews of
so nervous when it
APAC
comes
in
to the
China.
off angles that they're gonna be
Probably
running into.
first 2
Back
days
at
I'll
it
do
again,
APAC in
map
China.
number 2
Probably
now. NRG
APAC then
on
China.
the attack side, they seem postured
And
for
then
a-
3rd day
they're
I'll
looking
probably
already
do
to
like all of the
take full
content surrounding it,
control
like
of this best
pick'ems
of 5.
and this kind of stuff.
Alrighty,
Maybe
well,
I'll do it
let's
all
see
on stream and then just post on
if NRG
YouTube.
can keep that streak going with Loud have something to say
All right,
about it.
5A.
The type of map as
5A
well,
for NRG.
Even if Loud are extremely down, maybe the comeback is still going to end up being there. The work will be required. NRG
Early 5A, but we might fake
exceptional
B
team,
with Fade.
including in that last map.
What does Ethan have?
This NRG walk up. It's gonna look
Well, he's actually hiding his presence. That means it's probably going to be a B split. There we go. Fade Prowler's on good timing.
Step up as they break down the door. Luke bouncing in a couple bullets onto Mata. Darker dancing a little bit, looking for another one. There's going to be no one else here on A. Once Darker goes down, the defense is gone. And Darker,
I will say strat-wise, I'm not that happy with having our Fade be the guy that's from B main. The other thing is,
Darker stays alive.
That's how you
I
start
actually
around.
really like it being the lurker, chat.
I believe
A
actually
player
Jimmy
being
the,
here, and as soon as this
previous
Prowler
played
attaches to
Wild
someone
Wild
that's
was
in
the
breakable,
second was the one that
this
ended
player
up
always
setting up a pretty massive
immediately
lead as
leaves
well.
breakable. Look how exposed the Fade was to that timing. If somebody played next to the wall and peeked on the timing that they're prowlering out breakable, this is like a free kill every time.
You
You saw how Kawanzine played. He's like playing back here, back to B main. Absolute freebie if somebody actually was, you know, already lurked up. But Ethan is like a safe player. He's not going to take those like contact timings. He's always going to be the guy that's like taking his time, prowling out the space, not taking much risk.
That they want to be in. Of course, with the Neon. You're just dashing in, makes that drop going into mound.
It's so much pressure when you have players that can
much
contact
easier.
on the
Same
team.
thing with the outside area, getting into half wall. But this time, with the caution coming in.
Also, just not having your fade be able to like
towards B.
prowler through breakable is also a pretty big
Nothing
like
found.
issue.
Back over to
Those
A now.
breakable angles
Show.
are just hard to take.
Side darker.
Okay, gonna play this one slowly. NRG once again making
Spam.
it over on the Rebel side. Seems to be the preferred side so far on this first couple of rounds.
Orbular?
Yep, hit the door, core over the rotations. Louder gotta get there quickly.
Whoa. Whoa, Ethan is wide on that angle. Taking timing through Molly. Taking timing through wall.
Show with the second opportunity.
We do not want to win this round. Holy shit.
Loud.
Was that one close? It was actually pretty close, yeah. I think Loud crumbled in the end, but
Not gonna happen. Good stuff.
they had a lot of very good rounds early on,
This is where
and then
Lucho
some really bad team
continued
fights
stay
to close.
sharp in that first map. Lucho on the defense.
They made a lot of mistakes on their attack side in terms of like converting posts.
Very few choke points, very few angles.
But that's okay.
Able to just stay calm, stay cool.
That's okay.
It's again yet another question of when Loud goes over to that attack side. How is Luke Show
I feel like Loud isn't really known for a great post. I think their contact game on like
There's a bit of a
defaults,
build-up over for Loud over on the
getting
DN.
sites for free by like just walking into them. These are like more their
Just want a
strengths.
little bit
Can you
more
turn up the
block
broadcast? I
story
can
on
turn it up a little
Odin,
bit,
by
yeah.
the way. He's wasting no time. 3 rounds deep. His first real gun is going to be his tried and true.
Got you, bro.
Start things off on Mound side for once. is-
Cross map Thorn. Interesting.
and actually
Okay.
have played really
That Thorn
well
is
on the
extremely
Rebel side
easy to
a lot.
break,
It's really
though.
covered as well by the fact that
They throw one bully
have,
smoke, they're like full
Luke Show
coke, no?
pushed up on Rebel. It's good information.
Is anyone on half armor? It's part of the reason why I don't like Outlaw. If they don't have half armor this round, yeah, Scuba's not on half armor.
Mata's in.
A couple of prowlers, and again,
Interesting.
Through, but completely isolated. Too much util in the middle there.
Trade
smoke
back.
in the middle.
B
Too
player
much
dead.
space for Loud to be able to get a contact in. They end up getting the frag. However, in mid, a
Verde
one-on-one
disrespecting here got a
backs out
lot of info.
immediately after taking down Verdi. But this hold is still here. Erde still has so much util here. The paranoia still in. Smoke to hold things down. And smoke's just gonna be enough for his next smoke to regenerate.
Wait,
Happy to just play.
does Verde have...
Take on B as well because they know
paranoia
Shield's
or no?
covering that. And after a player went down in B,
He does, he
tried to
does.
Split some of this defense over. Slow movements now coming over, but Scuba so fast on the trigger.
Wow. That's a great blind. I mean, contact blind is good. He actually insta-died on the contact.
Erde backs out immediately. 3-on-3 even strength.
Doable.
Going in for Loud. One is coming in over from the outside.
Early
Kiko
timing. Dead.
Go in for one-on-one. Luke Show.
And
gets
who other than Kiko?
absolutely
Getting one
deleted.
way at Kiko.
Kiko
Crouching
taking
is
out
good.
Luke Show. Kiko's been so fast recently. Very twitchy aim, and now Kiko going for it again. Yet another reaction from Kiko. Not able to smack onto the head this time. Erde behind the wall. Erde now continuing to mount forward. Ooh, gets taken out by Scuba. Scuba sharp once again.
Schism.
4K
Thank you,
from
bro. Thank you
Scuba
for the tier
to
1.
Give NRG the first round.
Yeah, some sharp shots there. Scuba backed it by
That was a
Kiko.
sick
What
peek by Kiko, bro.
turnaround. Kiko reading
Terminator.
that. Mountain does not cover. Just gets the singular shot, which otherwise
Nice round by Scuba as well.
a decent flank
4K.
through. I believe it was Darker that had made that big flank. I mean, Marta made a bit of a
That's like a
mistake early
crazy
on,
risk. I don't know.
wanting to
Crazy
solo
risk
play
on
into
the
solo
first gun round
gun,
for
a bit of
NRG.
4v5 over.
They just took timing
Patience
through.
being shown by NRG slowed things down
All good.
entirely. The mid kill as well.
Shower Natty. Thank you for the prime, bro.
Because otherwise, I think Loud might have.
I appreciate it.
stacking
Appreciate
speed
you.
A little bit tighter.
Big fan of you on Plat Chat. I appreciate that.
He's gonna be
Thank you,
opening
bro.
himself here. Over towards the A site with the half armor and not postured as forward as they're used to here in this A site. They get caught off guard a little bit, still trying to decide what to do at the beginning of this
Okay,
defensive
rubble
round.
insert. Now what?
Position has been taken up by NRG over towards outside.
But I walking up as well. Couldn't put
Prowler's
Mid
kind of
once again covered
fake
by
info,
Shia.
to be honest. Just telling you that there's nobody near
down. So a lot of,
door.
more aggressive holding defensively coming through from Loud.
They're fully aware that they can be
A
rubble.
side, just be a singular Scuba pushed up slightly. Verde has a lot of work to do here. Smoke is gone as well.
Verde towing the line here.
They hear that CP. from
Double
the level.
TPUs. That means if he
Pieces
plays
of
bend, he's
information
full,
being
like,
taken on
committed.
by the Omen, spreading it back to the rest
He's
of
not
the
smoking here,
team.
Chad. That's actually
Loud
very, very good by
stacking
Erde.
four over towards A right
Oh,
now, but NRG
and he gave up his
still
deep
decided
line.
where to go next. Scuba has not
Him
moved
taking that
yet.
risk and having the line for a little bit,
Long lurk from Ethan. He'll be staying there for quite some time.
and then giving it is kind of unlucky. Ethan knows that there was a re-clear towards C. There's going to be an overstack toward A. They're going to pivot B as a result.
NRG speeding up.
No, they're just going to go into A.
Said the lurk's
Okay.
gonna stay there. He might
It's
cause
fine.
a whole lot of chaos later, but here comes the action in the middle of sight. Scuba
wow.
can't
You do have
take
to deal with
down
the flood.
Verdi flying in with a frag, but Brock coming in for the cleanup.
Late round
Two
pivot to
kills
B.
coming in from Brock, still a 3-on-3 to
10
go, but
seconds
there goes the anchor. There goes the lurk, opening things up over in the B site.
I feel like based on the fact that that C re-clear came, surprised they didn't come to this conclusion earlier.
In terms of playing this post plant, of course, the insurance policy, I sort of mentioned that Ethan held the long lurk in B for the longest time, saying, look, if A doesn't work out, you have the option to come on. Verdi, who wanted to early,
enemy
can't quite get
remaining.
against Marta, who's got a double. Oh, Marta's just secured the round.
Damn.
And now Early has, you would imagine, too
Damn.
much work to do. He's got a paranoia, but time is something.
Love with the 100 bits, thank you.
He's
Thank
just
you.
got to back out.
I was about to say no.
I was looking for a
way,
cipher.
no
Yeah,
way
I
for
remember
that
Xander was
position.
saying that
Does
last
Verdi
time we
win that?
watched. The random observer cams that like make it look like there's a cipher.
Individual
It's too funny.
communication, the synergy there from NRG. No way all three
Bro,
would collapse down there one by one for Airday. Airday staying
kind of
alive.
awkward. Like, I think
NRG. a
based
great
on how
backup
Verdi
and
played, he's kind of skipping
hyped up
steps.
that backup option the whole time, and it ended up coming.
He's
to
skipping
mid.
steps here.
Good
Usually
mid-round
you're just
forward
angling out
coming
all
in
of
from
these
NRG
angles,
as
expecting
expected.
like a player to be
Dice on the A side, and
somewhere in this section.
Verdi starting to get a couple
Verdi
kills
going
in.
close to the
Double
wall
from
and just
Marta.
peeking close
No
is not...
trade from Luke Show, unfortunately. Marta showed
It's like,
so sharp in that
if he
moment.
wanted to take an earlier timing, maybe he would do that. Scale close to the wall and actually peek it.
Well, the
He
loud
gave
side
himself
things
kind of a
actually
shit
proved the fact
fight
Verdi was able to save over the
for like no
rifle, and
reason.
Just that and a singular guardian is all Loud are going to have to play through. Might be some aggression coming through from the mountain side. You can see a big group up there.
They have to be a little bit desperate here. With less firepower.
3-man C
How
fight.
cautious NRG are being right now, Ethan.
Recently, we've seen so many teams just like jump through this one way, and it's like so bad. I think
The right play here for NRG.
they looked like they wanted to go
Posture
through.
just in case the low eco to decide to do anything.
I like this. This is nice.
tasty.
Fade Prowler's probably wasted.
Plenty of members, yeah. They see
Fade Prowler's definitely wasted.
2 members minimum. But as those players back on out, look how fast Loud are also
Unless they were like
going
just
for the
worried
route,
about
but
like,
also
let's say for
gotta
example,
use
Omen's
their
jump spotting doesn't see anything, and they're actually hiding behind Mound.
This is gonna be an A
Maybe they just always want to commit the Prowler for that case. Lucio did this before on a pistol.
Coming in from Loud. How many cheeky positions are
I like
we gonna
this spot,
see?
bro.
Lucio staying right behind the
Nice
wall,
attempt.
going
Nice
for
attempt.
Just a single frag. Going for some chaos. Doesn't happen. Darker now. Head on a swivel.
There's a lot of people here, chat.
Going over towards the back of side,
Doable.
looking for a second headshot, and he does. Keeping the round relatively even. Erde with a rifle. Can he open up the round? No, he can't get a second. 1v2. One person in the back line. Little bit of damage onto Kiko. Kiko down to 50. Kawanzin's got a chance now with the
Oh, he's
Phantom.
cooked.
6 bullets remaining. Kiko has his position. Does he check the corner? Does he check the corner? No, sir. He's done. Kawanzin goes down. NRG still continuing to go forward.
You had to reload that. And Kiko just patiently waiting from the walk past. Understanding the most optimal pathing would have been to go through the baby door. But I gotta say, some decent damage was done that round, given that fact that Loud didn't really have much to play through.
Surprised Kawanzin never dropped into sight.
By the way, that's a giant one that he found onto Marta.
Kawanzin was just sitting in the heaven smoke the entire round. He never went drop, never dropped into sight.
Rifle, got himself 1 kill off the back of that one.
They could have won that round off of a flood if Kawanzin actually was able to like ping pong with them, and then Erde as well. Probably over peeking at stairs once he got his first kill. I think once Erde gets the first kill, you just play juggle aggro. Just try to like hold on your side, not die.
That's a certainty, at least for the
Okay.
NRG side.
One
But
nice
a
ultimate.
massive ulti is going to go down. On his own, Scuba. Could have done something big there. but
Few like
Viper's
micro
big.
fight
It's
scenarios.
basically a red carpet when it comes to this
1 hour
What
match
fight it
if you
is.
give a fuck.
Punish because
Not gonna
Scuba's made that
capitalize.
Congrats,
play
congrats.
a couple times. Scuba's just sort of pushed up over towards Rubble. Lurk
Oh,
there.
yeah, so many times. It doesn't work this time. Loud now, isolating
Sure.
2 over in B. Or
Sure.
over in B, what am I saying? Over in C.
Sure.
That's 3 sites, come on guys. But again, 2 attackers now remaining. NRG getting shut down once again before their take even starts. That's really the advantage that Loud gave themselves coming out of that first map. It was what I was kind of praising
Do this
Loud
observing, I
for.
can't.
This
Yeah,
time
it's
they
pretty
was
brutal.
substantial
It's
with
fine though.
Loud.
It's okay.
They pushed the situation. They pressured NRG in the early round so
Is what it
much
is.
in that last map. Maybe contributed for the map itself.
30
It
seconds
contributed
left.
to
Contact
that
trap. I
map.
love
So
this by
it
Loud.
is quite a
He has to
haul
blind
for
back to get the space.
Round pressure.
Big penalty.
But Loud now
Well played by Erde, bro.
pushing the situation
Erde's been nice.
round. NRG not able to get comfortable. Down to just the one now, and that's going to stay that way. 4 players stay alive for some early pressure.
Loud's playing
it's
better
really,
than
really difficult, nearly impossible
everyone
for
expected,
NRG to be the push
I
through
think.
that comfortably. Your paranoid still up.
Obviously, the end of Pearl, they kind of crumbled a bit, but
Mid has been covered. Scuba already died on the lurk over towards A, so
Loud's not
Loud
bad.
have all the information in the world to play through that. Nothing's happening over on the A side, obviously. So unless there's sudden aggression being found at B, this is just NRG trying to force their way on through C main, and 3 members are Loud, happy to cover that angle.
More rounds on defense in the game against Sen,
NRG
so I consider that a W.
too quickly now. Loud in the mid
Yeah.
side, have 3 players.
Yeah.
Looking for a bit of information, looking to cut down on a member or two just in case a B take
Okay.
went down finally. Still no B take. And once again, the players
Sweet.
over in spawn.
Early peaked B.
Get a contact.
He got
gets not able to
punished.
Do something about it.
I think when a team like NRG has been doing a passive
Possibility of
default
aggression here. One more
and starting
player
their round at like
also
120
very
every
strong
time, probably going for this deep B play is not it.
defensive pick.
This deep B
Super
pick
front,
is
right
going
on-
to generally be
right on
off a
this.
reaction.
In this round, nearly
Let's say
got
you heard they did like a
everyone's
fight
got
or
an
something,
ultimate, but 2 players are down.
and you want to like reactively peek from B. I feel like that fits the scenario a bit better. Because then you're reacting to the fact that they're not doing a passive default. You swing into a high-low from B, like that angle is not
That Steel
advantageous at
Guardian is
all.
gonna cover up basically the entire site. Viper's Pit is going to be there to cover the entire site once they're
So where's
actually
the
in.
Cypher?
There goes the Steel Guardian, but it doesn't actually cover the front. Kawan Zine is able to dance around it a little bit.
The observer POV is so funny.
From the defensive
W cam
side,
from Loud.
Ulti, not able to
30
catch the
seconds
attackers on any sort of timing. Kawan Zine, his ulti is going to be huge. If
Early
he has the
blind,
reaction
very
for it,
early
but no,
blind.
sir,
You
Kawan
probably
Zine
should have
gets
saved that for the
stuck in.
retake.
This Steel Guardian gets back. NRG finally spilling into sight. The Showstopper is going to be there for the next step. Viper's
Okay, that
Pit is
rocket
gonna
did
be
almost
there
nothing.
To try to just hold down this side if they can get the plant down. Plant going in, and it's
The world did they get
finally in.
spammed here, by the
Viper's Pit
way.
potentially in.
They
There
got
it
spammed
is.
during that plant.
The ultimate's cascade, and now NRG need to hold it down.
Yeah, Erde going for the long flank as well from the
Luke Cho.
shadows. He's in the back. Kawazine potentially.
It's a very
through
big
the
kill.
Vipers, but ends up
He
getting
almost
killed.
assassinated the Viper
This is
somehow.
an all-important 1v1. Erde
Well
versus
done, well done, well
Rocket. He's
done.
got it, Rocket.
Gone.
This is gonna be rough now.
He shuts down the flank.
Darker needs to go in now. Darker from the side. He has a teammate
Whoa, whoa,
going
whoa,
in for the
whoa,
spike
whoa.
itself. Kawanzine from
Last
above.
player remaining.
Kawanzine not able to get the frag. Could have been onto the Viper. Could have shut down the Viper's pit.
Well done.
But
Well done,
instead,
NRG.
Darker in the dark. Can't do much. 4-3 now for NRG.
And a lot of that coming down. Steel Guard and pushing everyone of the defense back. Massive respect coming.
NRG is the team that's gonna be least affected by the Neon nerf.
And off the back of that one, Showstopper then push on through. So
There's a
all
lot
the
of
big
teams that are gonna have,
coming
like-
through from the side
I think,
of NRG, finding
I was kind of looking at it. I feel like
And they didn't even
there's
have
more
people
teams
like
that are
this, so
unaffected, I
Nightfall,
feel like.
they've still been in play, but just not quite there. Then the all-important one.
At least the ones that I expect to do well. G2 already swapped out of Neon on so many maps.
Still on the table for Loud.
NRG doesn't like Neon, so they're gonna have to change some comps though still, because they are playing Neon.
A uniform idea
Like
for
PRX
NRG.
has been playing Jet for a while instead of Neon.
Going into a single choke point, but
There's a
late
lot of
positioning
teams.
from Luke Show. Luke Show on
Full
the
sense as
Viper.
well. And these are teams that are already expected
Not
to do
able
well.
do much at the very beginning. He
But
does
NRG
take quite a
is
bit
up
of
there,
damage,
for
but
sure.
He doesn't know that.
But there's a lot of teams under that
Going
condition.
down, the attacker is able to hold their positions, but look at the flank coming in. All of these positions have been revealed.
Hate all.
Nobody over towards B. Everyone's still over in A for this NRG
What is
team.
this
Loud knows
observing?
this now. Kiko going in with
Watching like a
single kill.
dead player on the
Kawanzi
ground?
returning it. Still NRG taking their time, going through tree now. Erde does spot a couple going in. Now it's the job
Erde
of the
likely to
defenders
kill
in the middle of the
Vice.
site. Here comes Birdie. Birdie sliding in, only able to get one. And now here comes the flank. Erde picks down one. Mata around the corner alongside
1v2.
Ethan.
Double hold.
The 2 players remaining now to try to take down Erde. Erde, the young gun, can he be a hero? No, he
Good high-low.
cannot. 5-3, NRG continues.
Just limited angles he could come through. Now he gets the opening kill, but unfortunately the rest of it's still a little bit too difficult. NRG.
What is your thought on Nats and Boser putting NRG at top 9 in London?
Happens, Scuba sort of dies in the
I
same
could see
spot.
it. It feels like currently NRG relies pretty heavily on Brock and Kiko.
Positioning of where the opposing Vipers want to play over on Rubble, and this time is Luke Show's turn.
But
to
within the new meta, I think that
play
they'll
to NRG's
perform
movements.
better than they're currently performing.
Waiting a long time for Erde to activate as well. I mean, he was good for
But they
the start
definitely
of his
do
team,
currently
really fell
kind of
apart by the
rely
time
pretty
he
heavily
was
on
in
those two.
position. If he just had a couple more teammates still to play through, could have been a different story. But by this time, late into the round, yeah, whatever angle he was going to come from, Very difficult 1v2 at the end.
What do you mean, Mata's a star?
Difficult
Well,
positions in general. for
when I say
players
currently,
to
I mean
allow.
like those are the two that are like
Unless
absolutely
they
in
both
form.
backed out, there's not
Mod has
many
been on
places
like
that you can hide
Neon
back
where
to
he's
that A site.
uncomfortable, Sage where he
Corner by
looked
corner.
okay, Harbor where he
Fielding
looks
it outside,
okay.
one-on-one.
He's not like
Have to
X Factor like running around smurfing on everyone
Going
though.
forward. I mean,
Is that a bad thing?
It has seemed like at the beginning of every single one of these rounds, they've had
No.
at least the right idea.
No.
They've had the right responses when it comes to positioning, when it comes to timing. NRG, they are just showing some of their levels right now, though, at the ends of some of these rounds, still sticking together.
Like
Some
Brock
important
Odin is
cracks,
looking
some
like
important interactions on the way to these wins.
Brock Odin has been looking peak. He's had some matches where it hasn't looked peak,
How much
but
money is on board for Loud? That might just be able to get one last scoreboard tag in before we start, but in either case, Overdrive available would be a good round to play it into. And a slow one this time from NRG, expecting some level of aggression. Already will be dropping
113.
Prowler onto the mound side, waiting to see if there's anyone from Loud. that
Ethan
wants
took
to
the
bite
risk
early.
through the smoke here and is solo trying to break Thorn.
Spend a whole
The
lot
fact that
of
they
teams
keep
here
throwing
right
this
now.
Thorn post round, by the way, is free info to NRG.
Did get a quick
There's a
Prowler.
Thorn
That's
flying
that
across the
information
map,
that shut down
landing at
immediately
C,
over
like
towards
C
long
main.
Show.
Bring them
Gonna have a
down.
molly to work with. Just so difficult.
So they're full contacting while Ethan makes noise here.
Covering every single one of
That's
their-
nice.
their
Well done,
steps
man.
here all the way up until they finally get into an interaction. Good red carpeting coming in from NRG. Good scaling.
Two
from
players
NRG.
unbreakable, that's
And that's
cooked.
just at the
Free A
very
site.
beginning of the outside, very beginning of the site. They're on A.
Ethan hears
Back
all this
at it
audio.
again, NRG with yet another take, and this time uncontested.
It's a wall here though. No timing.
Late rotate over to B again. We've seen this before. Ethan hard lurking. Mata's already got a kill though, so they've already got advantage on the A side. They've already planted. Might as well finish over there. Darker, let's see what he can do. Coming through from that top angle. It's already been covered, I believe, by two players, so that'll be a hard swing to make.
Wow.
Oh, okay,
They
Ode.
going right through the sheer though. Catching on the
Last
one,
player
still gonna be
standing.
one to his side. He has no idea.
Good juggle aggro.
Insurance option.
Man, energy's clean in
Finishes
moments like
off there
that.
At the end. So inevitably, still NRG just
With the
using
tension, these guys do
manpower
not take the fight
to
on
gain
you.
advantage on site to take away that win. Yeah, but Loud this time though. Usually we see a much stronger defense there on the A site. The fact that they only had one.
You ever
there
seen a
might have been
Viper sit
little bit
Rebel?
circumstance,
Yeah, that
but
is kind of crazy. Energy played well though. It is an eco round. It is an eco round. Give them the benefit of the doubt.
Round difference here. As, yeah, we can see the economy definitely broken up this time around. Brock will Odin it up.
Mata could easily have a really good tournament chat, yeah.
Completely break through the lack of...
He's expressed like he doesn't really like Neon and he doesn't like the Neon meta.
Make some big movements over on the C side.
I think some teams will still lean into Neon on certain maps, but
Again, another patient one from NRG. This time
the
not
attack
just
is going to be
waiting in spawn,
changed
but
forever
slowly
for
working their
Neon.
way through rubble and
Defense will feel pretty similar.
even backing up a little.
It was a full buy? Oh, it was? Why did multiple of them had Sheriff?
different looks in terms
Or was
of
it only one with
themselves.
Sheriff? I just saw a Sheriff and I assumed so.
But surprisingly Loud, they don't bite at all. They maintain the outside, and this is going to be an
The lack of a
absolute
UI
war,
is
potentially
definitely
for
pretty
C.
fucked up.
These players are running
Oh
into
my
each other.
God.
4-on-4, running the outside. There comes the pistols
Mowed
and the
down.
pistols. They combine and they just don't work out. Kiko able to react well, able to pick up his 2 frags.
I think
Attack is
London
now
will be the tournament of Jet, for sure.
easy path for the win once again. 7-3, securing the half.
Rede and Darker had Vandal, I see.
Luke show here the best thing he can do here is try to get.
So it was like a force buy. That's weird.
I mean, really, best thing that could have possibly happened there would be somebody has a heads-up play to throw his utility out. You're catching up people with utility. And then maybe you have the opportunity as well to get those pistols into action, but otherwise, yeah, the rifles are so good in this sort of scenario. Only one player went down, barely any damage done. 7-3 lead. Loud to be fortunate and happy to
Energy
use a
is
couple
so
more rounds
rich.
to even this one.
I would
Otherwise,
not
a
be surprised to
9-3
see these guys with
start for
operators just
NRG
holding every lane.
would basically
Loud has
quite
been
allowed to get another one of
pushing a
those
little bit.
extreme comebacks they had to do yesterday.
Oh god. Another one.
Surprised to see nobody has a
Make
D
it
side
trademark
up,
of
just
these
to like
guys,
have
why
it.
not? Just thinking the comeback kids. Be very nice.
Bro, Erde solo C
For the rest of the season, but Erday in the front lines able to take away.
has been
one
absolutely
over and
working
out.
them.
And it's quite an important one to take away. Really, the X factor, the spark plug for these takes. The raise is gone, and now they just can't make it past here. They can't satchel through this. Now NRG getting stunted.
3-1-1.
I'll respond. Util effective here. Slow movements out. Completely cutting noise. Making...
C clear.
Just sort of wonder what is happening here.
Do they rewalk after the C clear?
From the shadows. Now it's completely clean. Call for rotation should be in. However, mind games. Look at this. Doubling back.
Eyes on good timing.
Oh, but even after that, they still pull out a haunt. They still pull out a bit of that information. Erday popping in yet another pixel. There's still going to be 3 players for Loud.
Bro, Erday is so active, bro.
Mid. Still technically play here with the heartstrings of Loud. They're backing up to the B.
Bro,
There's going to be 1 player
he's so aggressive.
They're backing up again. NRG, ring around the rosy.
30
They popped the
seconds
shear
left.
though, so that's information given. Loud are not going to be fooled by this. They're still keeping tabs onto site. Now the flood's starting to make its way in. Erday up first, Scuba down early, and Birdie to follow through. This is what Loud have been waiting for. Some decent HP damage done. Players
enemy
are on
standing.
top
No
of the
way.
site.
Down to a 1v1?
Remaining.
Kiko and
Spike down,
Ethan
C.
have got a ton
10
of kills. It's
seconds
1v1, but you got a plan now.
He's got it. Plenty
This
of
was
time
a
here for Kiko.
crazy
He's gonna have
round.
to land immediately. 22 HP. He's guessing as to where this opponent is. Smoke down in a beautiful spot, and he can go 50-50.
Uh-oh.
However, he doesn't.
Why do I
cover
feel like
the gap.
Kiko's about to take timing?
Darker.
What? So what happens when the smoke fades?
This smoke is about to go down in just a little bit. Is Darker going to be able to react?
Bro, he's not
All Darker
repositioning.
needs is a body shot. Kiko comes out, and it's not enough. Darker takes down Kiko.
Bro,
and the miracle
Erday,
there
incredible.
for,
Erday,
from NRG
incredible.
does get avoided.
Yeah,
Bro is towing the line
crazy
so
into the
well.
Both players kind of looking the wrong way. Periphery vision. Who's going to get the earliest?
Fighting Mound
flip with the
alone,
mouse,
living,
Find that last kill.
refight,
But yeah,
jumping on top of the
mind games
boxes,
NRG in this run, constantly backing up, triggering
getting an
shield into the
opportunity to
mid,
kill through the smoke
trying to force
on the players that are going through door.
Both teams dropping
That was
their
actually a
front
really
shadows
nice
just to
round.
check position.
NRG constantly like
The
baiting
mind
that they're
game of the
leaving
opponents.
and then
But it ends up
regrouping
being
onto
Loud,
C.
sticking strong.
The only thing
Even
that kind of
if
sucked
they
was
we
they never
believe
really
it would
pushed
be
off the A line.
finish. It was a
So they just had to trust that there was no
Plenty
deep
of kills
A player.
to prevent NRG from flooding it effectively, but still comes down to 1v1.
But there wasn't a deep A player, so. W replay.
And once again, NRG, they're going to go tempting the entire map.
Jumping
here.
through the one way doesn't feel right.
Testing the waters, see what they can find. Erday has been exposed completely.
Erday trying to shoot the satchel out of the air.
The satchel's there to avoid the util, and finally
Alpha Year
NRG
cosplay.
safely into this site early. I mean, how many times
Except for he
have they
didn't actually
approached
break the
early?
satchel.
How many times have they been knocking on the doors, and finally they knocked them down immediately, looking for an 8th.
The one round where they can get a fast siege with the single defender who walks up, and what a tough position for Erday to be in. Nightfall make this retake
Modest
a little
one.
bit
Yo, they
easier,
see the
but
trail up there.
counter Nightfall
Birdie,
coming
shoot
in their
it.
direction as well, so
Shoot
both
it.
players being lined up, and all sorts of debuffs happening at the moment. The salute shot to Ether to start things out with, and might just be Loud, able to make their way in.
How is Mata
Mata
alive?
needed some headshots. He was in such an opportune spot there. We're just back to a 4-on-4. These positions over in the outside, though, are so good. This one smoke is going to be it all. However, they still had the neon wall. Neon wall up, going for the defuse. Kawanzin in the middle of sight, trying to spread it all out. Here comes Kawanzin again, but can't get it done. Defuse coming in, but it's been denied. Scuba's there, and NRG extend the lead going into the second.
Switching
Kalazine
sides.
needed a kill there, just got some body shots.
How's Mata
Couldn't quite
alive?
get anything done. So we're gonna end
Godsmoke
this one
unbeatable? True.
4-8. Not quite a 10-2 scenario, so at least Loud ended up avoiding that.
You think NRG's post smoke
Right
is
now,
the best for
ladies and
post?
gentlemen,
Yes.
again, Loud, they put on
Quite
a
literally
fight,
the
quite an
Godsmoke.
effort. Almost every
Low-key,
single
the dead
round
player on the
that
ground
we've
reminds
seen
me a
in
lot
that
of
first
Zix in
half
ranked.
Was
Oh.
contested by Loud in some way, shape,
Thank
or
you for the
form,
50
but
bits, bro.
Still a little bit short.
I missed that one.
8-4 for NRG going into the second half. NRG going into.
I swear fade trails are fake. No one is watching those. Nah, those are not fake. Fade trails are extremely not fake. 6-7 streak. Thank you, bro. Zix, you want me to at you next time if you miss bits or subs? Oh, I think it's just because I'm just a little bit more locked in today. It should be fine. I'll be fine. I'll get it eventually. You know what I mean? Like, I won't miss it. I just might get to it late. M80 or ADG? Oh, fuck. I forgot that tier 2 actually restarts soon. Oh, my VOD reviews are going to overlap with tier 2. Probably M80. Probably M80. Do you know if you can tell your bullets tag an enemy purely based off audio, like when shooting through smokes? There is no audio cue unless you have visibility of the player. Or if you're shooting like Sky Cabbage or like a Sky Dog. Do you sleep with the hat on? Yeah. No, obviously not. I was born with the hat on though. He could have dropped from top box or the trail would go up. Maybe that's what Verdi thought. Still should spam. He could have dropped after the fade ult, certainly, but he should still spam. He should still spam if he sees the trail.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was tough.
We are in the round
Once
already.
again, back at it again
Such
in
a
the
classic.
server. As now,
Such
we
a
have
classic.
Loud right in the palm of
30
their
bits,
hands
Loud,
once
please
again.
lock in.
8-4 going into the second half. My name is UpMind here with
Thank you,
Apple
Lev.
once again. The attackers now, the Loud side going over to the attacking side. We have put in a couple of questions, a couple of concerns for this team in terms of stress, in terms of how they can manage.
Loud is actually
these
very
high-pace
good on the
situations,
attack.
these high-stress
Would not
situations
count
on
them
the
out.
attacking
Do
side.
not count them
Now
out.
those questions came
The
in
contact
answered.
play, very nice.
Loud got 11 rounds on the
I think as well, like from Loud last half, I'm thinking about it, man. Like they didn't have like one round of Viper anchoring C.
Good pistol and will certainly do it. As Luke Show gets a really headshot.
Isn't that kind of weird? Verde was like
Quite a
perma
good
fighting
kill
C.
onto
Solo.
Kiko. We are going to find a kill elsewhere that'll help the 5v4 happen.
Like this is much more the standard.
Now Loud slow it all.
The standard
the way
setup for
down.
NRG.
Going over towards the mid side, but just inching their way.
So getting that
forward,
pick and
trying to
living is
clear out
crazy.
path.
Another pick and
Going on to
living.
Mata going on to B. Mata
Oh, it's a
peeks
1 for
out,
1
he's
actually.
gone. This is gonna
Alright, let's
be the
see.
B side
30
for
seconds
free.
left.
Now for this Loud team, and now more importantly though, we can
Loud
still
today
focus
has struggled in post.
on the extremities. Luke Show coming in. Hold on a minute. Spike almost gets taken down.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Luke Show on the extremity taking
We're
down
full
one
exposed
over
breakable.
the A side on the lurk. He goes back
2v4.
over into B to help out the rest of
No,
his team.
we have very little
2v4
gas,
now.
chat. 35 gas. Yeah, it's full cooked.
Scuba needed to hit that first shot. Doesn't work.
Darker with the Zix reaction
Firing
time.
line
That's
of players on
fucked.
pistols. By the way, look at the
That's
HP.
fucked.
3 players
Got mine.
went down to
Keep fighting.
extremely low HP, but none of them falling. Unfortunately, some of those pistol bullets just not quite landing.
One enemy
Early B
remaining.
as well. Haven't seen a lot of B finishes. We saw that one B finish from NRG on that last half, but this time around it'll be Loud. Getting the work done early on there as they found that 5v4 earlier in the round. Luxor also putting
When's
players
the Rob
on
Moore
super low
co-stream?
HP with an open headshot, I believe.
I think they're all out of those.
This will be the
Okay,
catch
Darker
up,
has
at
2200.
least in a small way
Luke
for
Show
them
has
to-
Marshall.
6 and 8.
Okay. Sure.
Look at this attempts from NRG. They're putting in everything into mid. They're putting everything into a squeeze.
3-2. They're about to get a crunch off.
Players coming out from the mid side. Do they
Oh, is this a
Nobody's
multi,
looking.
chat?
Nobody's looking behind him. Loud. There's gonna be 2 players right behind him immediately, but
They only got
away.
one.
Brock only able to get one, and the timing just isn't there. The 2
They
players
only got
over
one.
in Mound. If they just
They have
survive for a
courage.
couple more seconds, potentially the stars align, but it just does not
Zix
happen.
looks
Yeah, I mean,
16.
this is about as raw of an eco as
No,
you
I
can
don't.
get, just full classics, nothing else, nothing to really purchase
No, I don't.
in. And despite the 2 players getting the drop, you need a lot of strong shots.
I will
on
say,
those
I don't feel
classics.
like
It
I
really requires a couple
look
plays to turn
32.
around, get those Bulldogs roaring.
But I definitely don't look
Those
16.
kills to come on in. So here it is, the 6 and 8 confirmed now, starting to close that gap a little bit.
16.
First gun round being
Okay.
found, or rather coming in for NRG. A couple of rifles in there, Darker and Verdi. See if they can actually compete.
Deep A fight for energy. Interesting, okay.
Wait a little bit. For really any answers. in
Heavy investment there.
Spread coverage here
Molly,
from Loud once again. Do
deep
have quite a bit of
smoke,
pressure going
nade
into B
use.
immediately, and they're going spotting here in potentially the right spot. No contact, no pixels for them over in mid, no util in front of them whatsoever.
Omen TP, Omen hard audio
TP,
rotate
and that's exactly what
into
Omen is
waterfall.
affording for them right now. Scoop is still there. There's going to be a watch on every part of this map, thankfully, here for NRG. But Loud, tempting the right places right now. They're not running into any contacts.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Double
whoa,
player
whoa.
on B as well. Try and look for the
No
potential
way.
end there. Yeah, okay, trade 1 versus 1. Over on the rubble side of things, it's going to cause a little bit of rotation over. Prowler spots at least the 1 player.
Wonder why he's done that.
So we'll see how the last 4
I think he was trying to fake audio going back toward rubble, and then he was going to off angle again.
Still on anti-eco money for Loud.
I think he was going to off angle after like baiting the audio that he's in rubble.
Darker Kiko, now good for a one-on-one.
To try to bait more utility, but he's doing it on a... Yo, what is happening?
With the rest of the team, if he wants to, but whoa, what? Luke Show goes running in. Ethan is able to take him out. Now things are back down even. Birdie with another kill. Kiko coming in swinging, only able to get one off of this, leaving things in a 1-on-2. Brock, huge opportunity to take this over NRG.
Oh my god.
There it is. Brock with a 1-on-2 clutch, making it 9-6.
That's an expensive one though. Remember, this is the gun round. 5 full rifles coming on in, and Brock will be the only one making it out. So let's pay a little bit of attention to see where the money is going to end up being for NRG. Might still be okay, given the fact that this was a funny moment. Alex will literally go for the knife. But given the fact that on that second round, NRG bought nothing, they saved it really hard, might still be okay-ish for the money. Might not be able to afford.
We just started stabbing him, bro.
So we'll say for loud. At least it was damage done.
All good, all good. That was their bonus. That was their bonus.
Wow.
That was good damage for their bonus.
Oh my god, damage is so done that that's actually
Yeah,
4
look.
pistols.
One hero rifle for Brock. All right, how do we play around the hero rifle?
I mean,
won
could
the
they
round, but at
technically
what
afford
cost?
I will
it?
say-
I mean, they could. I mean,
I don't think modest play is necessarily bad, but if he does it on earlier timing, when there's not 4 people there,
buy a gun in the first place.
it'll get more value. Also, hero rifle gone, walled up, we grab it. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of
You're
here.
gonna hand me down the one rifle.
But dude, you gotta be kidding me. That's a Viper completely on their lonesome. Like, bro, they just go out. No issues whatsoever. Just the raw one-on-one.
When's plat chat? Let
This is your
me
big
check.
brother's rifle.
I got you.
Now he's grown
Should
out
be
of it.
tomorrow.
This is your time to hand it over.
In 13 hours, it says.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, NRG could have it around the sticks. We have 3 players here in the middle of the site to try to hold it down. Scuba, what?
Okay.
Ethan got 2 out of that. It almost looked like a collateral potentially with the classic, but quick bursts, quick shots, somehow with
Did you
the
get invited?
pistols
No,
work
I'm not
out
doing
here
it.
for NRG. And again, it's just the stack.
I'm like the America
No
segment guy.
information grabbed from Loud in the middle of this
Well,
B
I
site.
have been.
They go into the dark, and they get punished for it. Luke showing a 1-on-3. Started off the show with a big kill.
30
He's
seconds
not gonna
left.
end up having anything for the rest of this round. 25 seconds left. We're done.
Yeah,
here.
going
Yeah,
B,
he's got a
going
run.
B
He's got
pretty
terrible
rough.
weapon for the
The fact that they're
replay doesn't
overstacked
give
there
him
as
the
well
ability
does
to-
not help.
We'll see if NRG end up chasing. NRG probably.
I think like a late pivot into B, I don't think people would
chased, given
mind,
that,
but
you know, they came into this round with very little, but happy to just hold on to the 3 rifles. They
10
upgraded them.
seconds
Man.
left.
Huge plays coming through
that's rough. That's rough.
on that bandit.
Not
Finding
very
the
good.
double.
Not very good.
Pistols on B, so dangerous. A little bit dangerous for NRG to really, or rather, Loud to walk into the close range of pistols in that B site.
What's your feeling on Senti lurking up? I think T-side up is actually like very high pressure.
Awkward approach for it too. The neon wall in the middle.
T-side up, I think every pro player in the server would agree that
Just red card
when you know
for
there's a
that,
T-side
but
up in
anything
play,
that
it
just
feels
made the
way
job so much
scarier to play the
easier
game.
for the pistols.
All of your
Close
jiggles
range,
become like
not a lot of places
off
for you to
angles,
aim
like you have
at.
to play an off angle instead.
Ended up becoming a funnel.
And sometimes
Now we're gonna play
there's just no off
hero
angle for
off,
space, so
same
you
goes
have
in
to
the last
like
round
just
with
give the control.
Three pistols
to not
added
take the risk.
Into a full setup. Brock on the Odin here, so he's going to be ripping through players with the lack of their armor. Big movements going on the rubble side, of course. Which I really would like to have had one shot connect there.
Basically needed it. Got so
They've
much
kind of
pressure
missed
coming
this
in
this
from the
smoke, by the way.
inside. Like to at least get a single kill just to make
It's a
the
good
rest of
attempt.
the
They
round
actually
a whole
almost
lot easier.
killed him.
Brock still holding it down with the Odin as per usual. Takes down Verdi.
It's a fair risk for the bonus.
Pace here.
Verdi actually almost
Take
had
from
it.
The attackers. They have actually afforded themselves a whole site.
Rip and tear.
Steel Garden's not going to come in at this point. Steel Garden's only going to come in for the retake. Loud.
Splish and splashing.
Able to get a plant down.
Beautiful.
Can Lucho get anything done in the crack of the corner? Yes, he is. Able to get a kill onto Kiko. Backs out immediately. Couple more
Ethan has
players for
so
NRG
much
to attack the
space.
site. Ethan is coming in from the outside.
Might want
Oh,
knife
timing.
him, to be honest with you. This is a very winnable
Ethan
round,
got
but
2,
has
Chad.
a lot to say about it. Goes down eventually 2 vs 3. He called the Steel Guard, and that's going to take away the operator. And the pistol's still good for
No
Lucho.
way.
11 HP and a dream. But the dream will
Okay,
be
the problem
over.
with buying a
Mara
T-side up,
coming
though,
in
is that
from
you
the
give it
top,
away to your
picks up
opponents
the
if you lose
Walker,
it.
the Defuse. Slow is full HP.
So like while it is high
Enough,
pressure,
still,
I think this
NRG
is like,
gonna win with just the one member alive.
yeah, this is bad.
Beautiful for the economy, of
This is
course.
very
Loud
bad.
Came into this round with barely
Top 3 teams
anything.
win
They
London.
shipped down NRG a little bit, and that's
Probably
just to make the
PRXG2
comeback
plus
a
1.
little bit easier
I don't know who
here.
my plus 1 is yet.
'Cause Loud
I haven't done my
only
pick'ems yet.
have 2 rounds here in terms of margin of
I will
error.
be doing them at some point though.
11-6 going forward, and again,
Probably on the 3rd.
good from Loud to make that retake a little bit more difficult. But at the end of the day, they did need the rifles. They needed that trading power at the beginning of the round.
He dropped off.
Leaves Loud now
Oh,
in
did
a
he do like the
very
classic like
fragile
shoot and then?
situation. They're half
Yeah,
buy,
okay,
so they're
sure.
able to buy potentially in a 12-6 situation.
Some people don't
Loud,
like opping on
See
Lotus.
what they can do here with a little bit of early round pressure again from NRG.
I think it's pretty good when you're in like you're looking to like pressure the C side because a lot of people bully smoke, try to contact into C a bit.
Otherwise, they're going to be down.
Get a decent opportunity there.
4 NRG reverse sweep would be required. And
But if you're sitting perma behind smokes and all this stuff, like I get it, bro.
Particularly on that Pearl to get them to this point, but so far on this Lotus, looking extremely comfortable.
Like look at Loud, man. They're so contact heavy.
Let's see how Scuba, how comfortable he
Man,
can
no
be.
clear.
He has to stand real cool here around the corner, able to get both.
No
Calm and
clear.
collected,
No
Scuba
clear.
dives and gets both, and you still have 2 players.
Probably heard the
Loud
audio of the
remaining.
breakable guy.
This whole round is
So they
done
just assume that nobody's
before they
holding
really
in. They
step
have a
into the
timing.
site. They go to the doorstep, and that's it. NRG, 5 players remaining. Full
That's rough.
strength. Loud again, like I mentioned before, in terms of the economy, they are going to be able to buy into that next round. They did kind of give themselves that fail-safe. But for the rest of this round, it's tough to really see things work out. You have 2 really big ultimates, however.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left, and an A site that looks relatively possible. Loud. They have one option here, one win condition.
The problem is here, NRG actually has impactful
Running out of time, I don't think they
ults
can
in their
get more.
comp.
I think they're just feeling like
So
they have to
getting
take the
12
weapons into the 12th round.
Kinda makes this
for
undoable.
NRG. And it's gonna have to be 6 rounds.
NRG would
overall
have to
for
have
Loud, where
like a
Loud
brutal
have
like
done
failed
more
ult
than that before.
round
They've done,
where they like
11
spend
rounds
all
in a
their
row,
ults and get
having to
nothing.
do that 2 days in a row. It might just be too tall of an order. And this time, you're going up against NRG. I mean, nothing against Sentinels here, but NRG definitely a different.
Contact
group.
heavy, yet they fail to clear corners.
By the way, really expect the Scuba to be on that.
Fair criticism. Definitely seen that multiple times. Ew, timeout at 12.
As Loud are going to attack pause here.
Wasn't aware we still had one of
Really
those.
think about
That's
how
not
they're
good.
gonna approach the final 6 rounds.
NRG lost double
before
pistol,
Zero
yeah. Yep, pretty rough.
I don't think anyone would object with you earlier, by the way. You are talking about the world champions, by the way. Only one player not on the roster, but still
Pretty
world
rough.
champions.
Yep. And a double on
Regardless.
the
Reverse
Looking
sweep
at-
possible. Okay, hold
We're
on.
looking at a
Let me
Loud
make
team,
this
though.
exciting.
Right.
We have 30 seconds. Let me make this exciting. Chat, the last time these teams faced off, Breeze and Ascent were the 2 maps that Loud actually took over NRG. If Loud wins Haven, Breeze and Ascent is all that remains. It's doable. It's doable. Loud in 5. You guys hyped or no?
In these early rounds, 2-2.
You guys hyped or no?
We did see Luke Show trying to get these early picks. The good thing is he didn't die. He didn't die often. He
No.
ended up either getting his own pick or still ended up backing out into a safe position.
Not
The
really.
rest of the team, however, they're just not able.
Bark-
to find
Bunker
these
anti too
corners,
good?
these cheeky,
Do you think they're
cheeky angles
anteing
that
for
I
this
was even
match?
mentioning before the game even started, as the
I just
game was
ran through a
starting,
brick wall.
Kiko a little bit more comfortable on this controller.
I mean,
role going into this
it's
map,
doable,
on
though.
the
It's
roll in
doable.
general, a little bit
Let's
more
go,
flexible, a
Loud.
little
Let's
bit more
go.
mobile. Scuba in the second
say
half
Loud
has
in
been
6 or
incredible,
7.
And Viper is just one of those agents where
It's a
once you
best
put
of
them in
5.
that util on the defensive side, you kind of don't really need to do much other than frag. Those 2 players, whole lot of responsibility taken off their backs.
Nope. Great
able
attempt,
to
though. Thank
able
you.
to succeed here on this map of Lotus.
But that does make it
Once
doable, though.
more,
If
again,
Loud does win
Loud
Haven,
stepping to
then
the
we can
challenge.
officially say
3
that we have a
players
game.
over in C site. They look postured for C, but they're spread.
Should be a good round coming into this one, given the 4 ultimates. Luke Show's even just 2 away, so really close to be able to convert the Viper's Pit, and this could be a very interesting 1v1. He's going to use the double wall to potentially get himself not just the kill, but
Okay.
maybe the orb as well. Now 1 away from the Viper's Pit!
No way!
And he's just got the turnaround kill to Brock! Excuse me?
Okay. A little bit of a misstep to say the least from Brock, but this is everything. The ultimate finally comes in. The TP, no, Airday didn't hear it, and Airday gets
Individual
spotted.
timings.
He's gonna have to peek the
This is
corner.
hard, though.
Kiko's in. Verdi doesn't expect him around the corner. Kiko wants to. He's still spraying away.
Old shotgun,
Is
by the way.
Shotgun good enough? Yes, it is. Back down to a 4-on-2, which could have easily been a 3-on-2, a 3-on-3. Whatever combination of numbers that you want to say is a little bit better for NRG. NRG quite close to finding themselves in a prime position to take this round once again, but now 2-on-4.
2v4, the 4 has space.
Mata stepping in and
This
stepping
is
out of the
Falcon
site.
flank.
One enemy
Darker
remaining.
is there, and he is going to be able to confirm the kill. 4 players remaining, plus a couple ultis. The task is near impossible for Mata. 7th round for Loud, and
Well, here we go again.
I mean, as a Luke Show masterclass, really. 2 for nothing at the start. Drop the wall, instant kill to Ethan. He looks like he's making a play for the orb, and then has the wherewithal to make the read that Brock has gone behind him.
For energy
Just
ults,
crazy.
yeah.
After that,
They're pretty far from Vice
there's no
ults,
shot
but
if you lose. I mean, look, we've seen the Ethan 1v3 clutch before. But Loud having 5, making their way onto site. Full understanding of where players are
when you're at
gonna be.
12, you have 4 ults. Enemy team has ults as well.
That is exactly
Like if
around
Loud
that
literally
Loud
spends all ults and energy ults too.
Oh god, but yeah, it's coming in a little bit late, isn't it? And Luke show
Okay.
alongside Verdi
Sure.
this time.
3 people dead at
Their alert just
133.
doesn't end up
Sure.
working out. Again, this is just one of those maps with alerts.
Sure.
Exactly need to happen.
Fade ult
for
plus
you to
Omen
see.
Blind, probably
Would be
overkill.
nice, but it doesn't need to happen. Airday over in C now, going ahead, picking away at one of these players. The paranoia driving them away, but Ethan still finding yet another contact. Time back in B.
One
Airday
enemy
with
remaining.
one more player, still trying to make this
Okay.
happen. Not happening here for Airday. 1v3
3v1 now.
for the Fade. who
3v1's
is
hard.
Sitting pretty on site.
Still nightfall, by the way.
Counzine has an Odin, by the way.
It's
not like he has a great, like, peak opportunity.
He is marked, he is decayed, he is going
Trill
down
goes
on
up.
HP.
Trill goes up.
Kawan Zine perched up.
Oh.
They know he's there because of the line. Kawan
Yeah.
Zine shifts out at the wrong
way too hard.
time. And Ethan is there
Way
to
too
return
hard.
the frag. 13-7. NRG has one foot in the door to Paris.
Yeah, early.
GG, GG.
Probably do a little bit more there, but you can't blame him. 2 versus 3. He did as much as he could in the final nightfall to confirm the round.
All right, remember.
Counzine would have to play.
Remember, guys. Loud has a win con. Loud must win Haven, which is obvious because they're already down 2-0. But the reverse sweep is actually possible. Like, no cope. They aren't winning Haven. Do you guys remember? Hold on, wait. Okay, this isn't going to get you too excited because it's like not like a win. Wait, they actually... Look, Loud beat Lev on Haven. Loud beat Lev on Haven. Are you excited yet? Are you excited yet? Wait. Loud lost to G2. Loud lost to G2. I get it. It may look bad. It may look bad. And don't look at the fact that they got pistols and bonus. But Loud actually played a pretty good Haven here. Even though it looks bad. G2 had hero plays to bring them in, and they just had bad closing. This is with a sub as well, yes. Sub, it don't count. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm benefiting Loud here. I'm benefiting Loud. Loud actually played fine. They actually played fine this match. I know Bati's in. I know. But Loud actually had the advantage in so many of these rounds. And then Baby Bay went LeBron James mode and just took him out. So it like is what it is. Loud lost to 100T. No, they didn't. Nope. Just pretend that it's not there. They can do it, bro. They can do it. Okay, that music's loud as shit. Just pretend it's not there. We'll just focus on the Lev one. Loud can do it. Loud can do it. Kiko Phoenix is coming for you? Oh, sheesh. Were we doubting Loud against Sen too? Then Loud pulled a comeback from 10-2. See? See? This Loud has never lost to this energy on Haven. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Bro, these guys were playing Breach? Ew. Icky. Yeah, I mean, it's doable. See? They won on Haven against Lev. That's pretty good. Lev's a good team. Hold on. I have a guest. Everybody say hi, Momo. Oh, you're not happy? What? Who is Clyde then? The gray one. The gray one. Momo, do you live with Cloaksy? No. No. Can I explain why Breach is bad now? You don't need my permission. You can just type. Does your cat like you? Yeah. Can you explain why Breach is bad? Oh, you want me to explain why Breach is bad? Oh, I'm actually like one of the Breach, like somewhat believers. I just think that we haven't seen like a good enough game plan surrounding Breach util. The problem with Breach is that Breach requires clear intent in pretty much every setup that you do. Your whole game plan and the fights that you take need to revolve around Breach. And as a result of that, you end up basically kind of like you have to play a perfect reading game. Because let's say like you're sitting your Breach here. Let's say you're sitting your Breach ready for like a short reclear. Enemy team hits C, and then your site player dies on C, and then you're down 5v4 on a retake. Then it's like your Breach kind of like lost value because it's like you kind of want to play for your one big team fight and like a really good play. And then like your site player isn't really playing to win kind of Breach. So like you have to like play hard to like your team fights that are like more potent, I guess is the best way to put it. So like for example, when you have your Breach in A-Link, you're playing for like short reclear, you're playing for like garage traps, you're playing to like counter the front B space. I think there is use cases and like parts of the game plan that are very good, but everything needs to revolve around Breach, and Breach can't really play flexibly. You have to play back as like a backliner. So it forces your whole team to play around one character, and I think that's why a lot of people don't fuck with it. Because like think about how much easier it is to just play Phoenix. You just play this little fiery boy, and he just grabs the little alt orbs, and then he has 2 lives. So now what? It's just way easier to play with this guy on your team. It is what it is. Okay, chat. Almost 3 minutes remains, and you know what that means. I'm not money hungry, by the way. But we do need to run ads so you don't get it during the game. Do you guys hate me? Do you guys hate me? Oh, no. Please don't hate me. I choose one fiery boy. That's what I'm saying. Which KO is meta? I think KO is meta on certain maps. KO right click has been like kind of buffed over and over to the point of being almost overtuned. Multi-millionaire, by the way. Guys, I'm not a millionaire. Run the ads, I don't mind. Okay, heard. One person said it. W ads. See? Look. Everybody's happy to get ads. Yay! Yay, ads! So you're a multi-millionaire and still running ads. Oh, no? I have Turbo, let the others suffer. I also have Turbo. Turbo's insane. YouTube got us. Yeah, YouTube. You guys are actually lucky, YouTube. All the YouTube chatters are just sitting there ad-free while I'm not. I have no monetization on YouTube still, somehow, after all this time. Look at you. 580 of you just sitting in there ad-free. Let me read YouTube chat so they don't think I hate them. 6, what's the best way to punish a team that just solo walks everyone on attack? Operator, off angle, high low. Operator, off angle, high low. Operator, off angle, high low. Ad free and ignored the dream. Isn't it like 3K hours watched for YouTube? I have listen. I have done everything that I can. I have way more than 3K hours watched on YouTube. I think at this point YouTube just hates me. I even contacted like YouTube support, had a conversation with somebody through the YouTube support, and they said, "We'll follow up on email. We have to talk to our internal team." And those guys still didn't email me back. So now what? Why don't I get ads? Can someone explain? I don't know. Probably where you're located, bro.
At least for the time being. 2-0 up for NRG over Loud.
Email them
currently
asking for an
in the
update.
Final.
Well, who do I email though? Like, who do I email? Because they said, like, I was in a creator support chat, and then they said that they will follow up on email. It's like when you're like doing a job application, they're like, yeah, we'll get back to you, and then you just never hear anything back from them. Yeah, we'll get back to you on our terms. And then they just never respond. Shit. Did you give them your email? Yeah, I did. I love starting the day watching Zik, bro. I love you so much. WP chatter. What's the issue with YouTube? I'll show you the issue. In fact, my YouTube has been on this screen. It says, we'll email you a decision, usually within a month. Mine has been on this screen for 3 months. I've had people reach out to people within YouTube. No update. And I've had creator support message. Have you refreshed it? No, I just kept it on the same tab. Should I refresh it? Just wait a month, bro. That's good. Just at them on Twitter and pray. I did that. And they sent me a frequently asked question. I got an AI response. I'll talk to my guys. Thank you, bro. Thank you, I love egg whites 36. I hope your connects come through, bro.
Against the final boss, and NRG is about as fitting of a final boss as you could hope for.
Yeah, NRG.
Try turning it off and on again. Thank you, guys.
Top there in Haven.
Thank you, guys. These are good messages.
Just a tough place to be, again, if you are.
I had that before. I legit just kept messaging them like every day.
That sort of
Heard.
confidence in them
Duck Films,
on
I will
this
be
map,
reaching out to
whether
them
it comes
again
down to,
today.
Darker playing on Cypher this map. And
Just because you said so. I'm low-key, like,
being
jaded.
relied on as an anchor. He's not
I'm
getting
low-key
the
jaded on my
minutes.
YouTube.
He hasn't had too many great defensive halves.
Oh, chat, if you could do me a big favor. If anybody here has TikTok, if you could follow my TikTok, that would be lovely. Actually, I'm going to post it. If you could follow my TikTok, that'd be insane, because the way monetization works, it's 10K followers. Okay, fine. Yes! Start a new channel, see if it gets monetized first. Okay. Lock in.
Long range or a long avenue, put down a wall, and have the neon just dash in and out of the wall.
I play Mr.
actually, now
Funhaver
that I
and
say
invite
that,
for some
the
reason I struggle
neon
against the
is
super
coming
puggy,
up. The
disrespectful
neon is
to
back
play
for
style.
Loud.
I'll lose the teams
So,
that are I know
okay,
bad
they're
and
gonna
do
go
good
back
against structured
to,
teams.
they're gonna
How do I
go back
approach
to
not getting
dashing
timed or
now,
just
they're gonna
plugged
do their
on?
dance. And I actually, now that I really
If your team is getting timinged all the time, try to pay attention to how many footsteps, like how much audio they give. If your teammates are giving audio and giving up free timings, like people will naturally take those timings. And if you don't have good intentional holds, or you're not like baiting the audio and holding for like the reaction, then yeah, you're probably just giving away free timings.
goes
But the way to beat those teams is like trying to understand where they're pushing, like what their system is for pushing. You hard hold them on good angles. And then you can bait them with audio if they are taking those timings.
here for Loud,
Not-
regardless of the changes,
What?
quote unquote, that I said that was happening. This is still one of those maps that, individually speaking, composure mentality.
Whoa, what the fuck? Yo, 100 gifted. What the fuck? Yo, 100 gifted. Yo, that's actually mental. Yo, who's anonymous, bro? Who is anonymous? Fuck. Anonymous is crazy for 100 gifted, bro. It's me, bro. It's not you, bro. If you're typing it was me, it's not you. Also, thank you. I don't know who you are. But wow. Bro, I've never had 100 gifted. That's fucking crazy, bro. Caught. It's not. The Crispy Jose, it's not you, bro. It wasn't me? Okay, that might actually be that person. Bro gifted himself for the clip. Now, that would be actually next level. I would like to stay anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. Seriously, that is fucking crazy, bro. 100 gifted is mental. Also, I got you. Whoever said to change the teams. Bro, I looked at it. I thought it said 10. Then I saw there was an extra 0. What the fuck? That's crazy, man. Thank you. Seriously. That is so crazy. Kano with the What the fuck? Yo, the game's starting. The game's starting. But what the fuck? 1,000 gifted.
To put some sort of impact, some sort of crack into this series. It's the third map. NRG, they're going to start off with a bit of pressure over on C.
Yep. Third map, must win. Loud got a reverse sweep. Kiko, flash, prepped and ready to go. Ready to swing. And Marta's already taking contact. Brock shut everything else down in the round. It's already over, Gus.
Oh my god.
It's kind of expected. You got 3 players there. That sort of position is just going to be a bit of a Mexican duel. It's just a raw duel. You have a couple of players swinging out, ready for the interaction. The long players aren't ready. Is what it is, as the kids say. 1v4 for the attackers.
Oh my god. 1,000 gifted.
At least a little bit of hope in the fact that they have full HP on this person. They have
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Something as we wait this out, Avril. He's really extending time here, really padding for us.
I mean, this is going to be an extra.
Bro, anonymous.
Darker just gets to mess around
Oh my god, a tear literally came out my eye, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Seeing any avenues potentially.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, this is a very poor opening round for
30 seconds left.
Loud's remaining campaign.
I've never seen.
NRG talk about it, but it feels like they may have already.
Be careful if scams might be somebody who gifts and reverses the payment. I mean, bro, is what it is. If that happens, it happens. But like,
still a few ways to go. To
bro, that's mental, man.
Let's see what an actual round for Loud kind of looks like. It's not.
That is mental.
They're not gonna have.
I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen, but. Wow, man.
Loud again.
Gifted 100 and then gifted 1,000. If it's the same anonymous, that's mental, man. So incredible. So insane. Thank you, seriously.
Because again,
obviously don't know who you are, but thank you.
They depended so much on an initial
it could get charged back, but it is what it is. I appreciate it a lot.
Just wasn't exactly what ended up working out for them in the rounds that they ended up winning, or in the rounds that they ended up.
I used my mom's credit card for this gifted. Okay, let's focus on the game. Loud can do it, Chad. Loud can do it. I believe. Hit the jiggle? Oh my god, I have to hit the jiggle, huh? I'll hit the flex jiggle later, so we can actually turn it into an emote.
Only one player going down here.
You need some badges? Yeah. I need to, once we have some time between tournaments or something, I'll set a lot of stuff up. We've kind of just been going hard, bro. We did a 15-hour stream yesterday. Then we watched EMEA this morning into this. I've been definitely busy. That's crazy, bro.
In that first round, and that first round was really just a
bro. 1,000 gifted is like what the fuck. Also, Kano and True Silas main. Thank you for the primes as well, guys. Holy shit, bro. Hit 6-7, bro. Thank you, emote. Yeah, now everybody can use the flex jiggle emote and the 6-7. Congratulations. That is so crazy, bro.
Out on C.
Oh
my god.
Okay. Let's lock in.
Nice little long range shot again.
Third round.
C long has been.
There was 1,000 gifted. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, Long's covered here as well. Every single angle has been locked in, and remember, Loud have actual weapons here. But
okay, NRG in the bonus round actually got an early pick.
Garage will be an absolute trap.
Ooh, audio used to bait for Jet. You guys see that?
Cam covering with Ethan on the angle.
We're trying to bait some sort of a timing toward garage. B space, there's a lot of people here already. This is not very ideal for sure for Loud. Do they push through here? Push through C-Link. They have no space, chat. They're getting flooded on. Oh my god!
And they already get covered up by the paranoia. Almost all 4 covered up by the paranoia.
They're gonna bonus him.
Goes in the dash from Birdie just to try to open things up, but it's just not gonna happen. 1v5 in for Airday. Airday picks down 1. Still has so much more to do. Ethan already halfway on the defuse. Brock gets the kill. 3-0.
Lock Val with the prime. Thank you, bro.
That is a huge amount of upgrades because 4 alive again.
NRG looks in form.
And that was their bonus round. 5 HP even survived for Kiko, who's about to.
There's like little details off for NRG, but they're definitely like much more informed than they were for sure.
Being surrounded completely. Loud didn't even get off.
Hit 6-7 now, sir. I already hit the 6-7. It's an emote.
Maybe get the plant off. Run off site.
I have over 10k hours watching Twitch and have never once seen a 1k gifted. Same. That's like, bro, I'm like, I feel like my brain hasn't fully processed it. That's so mental. It's so mental, man.
Work their way onto the site, take down those members allowed. And once again, we're back to pistols into an official pack timeout now, as the unofficial one.
Everybody say hi, Clyde.
Bought them a little bit of talking time for future rounds, but this one is you need to really be able to think about how going to buy themselves back in with no money and just a couple of upgraded pistols, and really needed to find
Who needs stinky YouTube?
Success on this Haven.
Bro,
It's tough to
unreal.
say really
Just
what went
unreal.
wrong
Just unreal.
during that round for Loud 2 at the very end.
Absolutely
because
unreal.
At least the idea, they went.
Dude, the
in
last,
high
like,
angle at the very
4
beginning.
days
They used Verdi as that spear, but you
have
had
been
2-3
so
players
crazy, bro.
peeking with Verdi for both of those peaks.
Had a day where we were at like
Right idea.
4.5k viewers without any raids.
Response. Like you said, Ethan,
Last
of
few
course, had
days
that
have been, like,
paranoia. Everyone was just corralled.
2k or
The
something.
peak is made, and you have to
So
have a
crazy.
good
The growth that we've
response
had on
from
Twitch is
NRG. Good
unreal.
aim there from NRG.
Absolutely unreal.
Indeed, they followed
I
up
hate to
again.
get randomly
Talked
sentimental
about
midstream,
another
but
world beat.
bro,
So even if Loud
it's like a dream, bro.
get things together, we're still talking about a mountain, an absolute mountain to climb. Here comes Ethan once again. Gonna be able to knock down one, but actually
Another
quite a
B-rush?
challenge. He has the high low.
Actually, they
Erode
do
is
catch a
there.
player.
Still gets the paranoia out just before he
Damn,
falls.
Clyde.
Before we fall.
Really want to cuddle, huh?
This is not going to be a plant available because the Hunter's Fury is
Oh,
going
they-
to come
they
on
killed the
through.
ceiling
Another
player.
one is gonna be able to get it
So well
down.
used, and they actually
Spike
they
is
trade up.
moving
It's
to
2v2 with
situation
space.
where Erode gets to run all the way over
Jet's
to
gonna decide this
Sonata
round,
in
high
no
key.
man's land.
No, they're planning in
Big
the.
flank
He's planning in the
coming
open.
off. Cam disabled. Is there going to get timing?
remaining.
And there is Sonata.
Spike down.
Big shots.
C.
Erode did not.
I feel like when you don't know the other player, you just have to plan for what you have.
Now Brock, he's
That
gonna
was a
reveal
big
himself.
risk for not really any gain.
Luke Show.
He wasn't even planning
Now
fully
drop.
for. He wasn't even planning for spawn, chat.
One-on-one. He's now isolated himself a one-on-one.
100 bits from Nathan. Thank you, bro.
And Spike down in the middle of the site. 45 seconds left. Plenty of time for Luke Show to try to do something here. He's isolated now. No matter what.
Players aren't grouped, though. The players aren't grouped, so this is still doable for Luke Show.
Played this correctly.
He's got ult.
Now, he only has a
He does have
general
ult.
idea here, April.
He knows that one player was C long, and he knows that the other player is using util here. Timing found. Bro, that's like, I don't know why he's clearing B. Maybe he just was guessing that Jet repositioned. That's kind of rough, though. That's kind of rough.
Spike on C.
500 bits from Dino, W Streamer, W Grinder. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No armor really to speak of. Low HP.
Energy scale well into the upcoming meta. I agree. I definitely agree.
Time again, getting these early kills, preventing the early pressure from Loud of getting too much success. He's getting his one and done. Even if it's just the one, Ethan's getting it before he falls. And the rest of NRG in position for the cleanup. And
Don't let the money get to your
timing
head,
for
kid.
Marta to just prevent the initial plant to force it 2v1 as
Bro,
well. It's beautiful.
I don't think viewership or money, like, number would ever really get to my head. I'm already pretty comfy. I'm not a millionaire, and before somebody says that in chat, but I'm comfortable.
Stellar early round work coming in from NRG, and at least the responses from NRG so far. Been sharp. Again this time.
Push back A. Where are we going?
Noise coming out from
Garage?
Loud. Loud finds
Sure.
The contact over in A long. They don't stick around.
They didn't even clear headshot. They just trusted he's not done headshot? They smoked, though.
This time, Scuba,
They smoked, though.
full setup. You have a couple of trap wires here. You're
Stop the
gonna have
cap.
Jet
Millionaire
right
alert.
now.
Jesus.
This could be chaotic. This could be good here for NRG. Let's see it. Mata's gonna have the first opportunity at a pick. He's gonna strike down on the run it back.
Mata gets a trade back, though. That was a very important trade.
Jet in the back sight, but Jet, they have backed out. That is beautiful. Kiko now on a run it back just to dwindle the numbers. Has a second opportunity at the frag, but the run it back goes all the way back.
Okay,
over
Loud.
spawn, and
Loud showing some life.
should be done. It's a 1-on-4. Beautifully done from Loud. Luke Show steps up over
4 live?
Garage.
Not bad.
And again, just the pressure from Loud going further and further back into spawn.
You were a different man
Finally
before
gets
those 1K gifted?
Yeah, showed a little bit of presence over towards A.
FNS used to say the same.
Buy a little bit of time for you to start making
I'm
moves
serious, though.
into garage and just burst
I'm not a
through
millionaire is
using the
exactly what a
right
millionaire would say.
back. Allows you some full confidence. And as it was minimal utility, not too many players really posted up until, well, okay, a couple players on that bend, but NRG losing out.
It wasn't
on
even
one
that
big time.
expensive of a
Watching
round
his
by
team
Loud.
fall apart around him as he
Did Luke
tried
Show
to
even
use
ult that round?
cap and solo over the running back.
I think he did.
Enemy kill. My
Oh,
ult
okay,
ready.
Dang, Mata.
good one.
Still a couple more to go over towards the mid side, the attackers.
Okay, trying to reset. Trying to reset. Trying to reset and lock in. Would you watch party with
Strong
Evan S?
positions
Sure.
Here, except for over in C.
Be down?
Cypher just leaves their util there.
Actually, doing that watch party with Xander was actually
Onto
like
the Phoenix.
kind of nice. Made me learn that I really could do like
Huge pair
2-man watch parties.
So weird, Loud.
It's not that bad. I can't go into like full depth of like communicating with chat alongside like analysis, but it's definitely doable.
Again,
okay, this has completely
tempo with each other, and just that small gap was enough.
Flipped its head.
Once again, I think Ethan did a lot there, really buying time for his team. The initial paranoia reveals his own positioning, and then you have a slow Loud working their way through the garage, having to deal with the fact that Ethan might still pop through.
NRG is so reserved. Play full retake.
Taking down his opposing Phoenix. And just one teammate available in Dark.
30
Lots
seconds
of work
left.
to do, and I actually think for NRG, might be okay with playing very safe for the retake.
It's not that bad though. I
Take too
think
many
it's a fine
chances.
decision. But it is a lot of space given. Verde is searching too. Might actually run into an off angle. He does.
There you go. They had to step up at some point. Give a red carpet
Save.
for that spike.
10
but again,
seconds
Dark-
How much do you think this being a rematch plays into NRG being up this series versus last? Not really anything. They haven't played the 2 maps that they played in that series.
No idea whether or not somebody could be in garage.
Loud basically has to win this map, which is obviously safe because they're down 2, but if they win this map, then it's on 2 maps that they've already beaten NRG on before. So it's going to be like max confidence going into those last 2. It's a good refight by Kiko into garage.
Insta swapped it right before we exited the round, so yeah, you can see the operator
wow.
no longer
Stole the op.
He opted over towards the rifle.
Not
I think
ideal.
that's the right call to
Are they
make
not running
because
the under practice for
last
London?
round they
Probably.
came in with the operator, and I think
I think that's good by NRG to do so.
play the type
Like
of
you'll
game
play
where
against
they're
like the
waiting for
Opinion, but
NRG
like
to
it is what it
do
is. You get early
Mata
reps,
almost instantly
changing your
knowing
comps
that
now
Mata
and just
has
playing
an
with
operator,
it,
even flashed his
and not
hand.
really like anting that other team is probably what NRG's approach is. The exact same thing that I would do.
Try to go a little bit more macro. Just putting the
Cancel everyone.
operator into the right
Verde
position
top
to
side.
succeed, and now this time though,
Top side
team is
TP, cool.
completely empty. A wireless hold coming out from the defense.
Multiple
gonna
people
be a
face
retake.
garage. Okay.
And this time it's only
It
going to
should
be
have Omen Paranoia.
the Jet here.
Excited to see how Loud approaches this both.
Coming out for this round. You have the Hunter's Fury too this round.
Facing garage,
Starting to
nice.
finally look good for Loud.
They want to dodge the Paranoia and then refight backside, chat. 3 people tanked the Paranoia. They ult back, re-swing into backside. It's a good team fight by Loud. Ethan actually kills 3 though.
He's just got to clean this one up on 10 HP. He's still living.
I mean, I don't mind that round for Loud's PvE. I think the worst thing that Loud did in this team fight is that they played into the blind line though.
Ethan head on a swivel.
If they faced here, then did all of this backside refight with the Sobalt the way that they did,
to that spray control, we've already seen it this
then it's
series.
actually a
been
very good
incredible.
round.
He's been so clean aim-wise.
One of
His
the
last
best
month and a half,
post-plant
his
fights
last
we've
2
seen
months.
from Loud.
And Ethan
Obviously, that
going
interaction
off
at the end was not super
lines
ideal, but
too. Yeah, literally walked in.
Were you a
I
league
said,
player or
same
coach
thing,
before?
but
Yeah.
Still cool.
Yeah, I was a
6-1.
league coach very long
NRG
ago.
continuing to stop
From
forward.
like 2014
Already
until
halfway to their goal.
2021.
Loud, they are going to have themselves a little bit of a bye. They're going to put on the Guardian for Darker. See if they can get into a long-range interaction.
I beat
earlier on
Faker.
this
I
round.
did beat Faker, chat. The only person in Valorant to beat Faker.
I mean, aside from getting an opening kill,
Is that good?
Allows POV.
Pretty good.
They had free sight, rushed their way in.
Brock's not going for the Odin? That is surprising. Brock is definitely insanely powerful on the Odin.
Really good setup for the attackers, and yet still can't quite.
It's not like he doesn't have money, too.
Retake got through on the operator, and then Ethan kills the rest. So this is still a head scratcher for Loud. Now walking into Scuba dry potentially. Scuba up for a decent couple kills here.
Wow, 2 is crazy.
Wow.
2 is
6
crazy.
HP, dude. Okay, that just works out. 6 HP. Scuba's able to get a second.
2 is crazy for
Still
Scuba.
looking good here for Loud.
I thought he had like a pre-placed cage or something. Crazy that he's actually willing to play the off angle and then cage dip.
We'll learn the fact that
I do like the
might
idea.
possibly just be a long flank coming on.
Also,
through. You can
Kawanzin
cover
is
so many
full
angles
running
here.
into the spawn
Camera
smoke,
placement
kind of like showing his
is gonna be
intention.
important to Dark. Make sure
Heavy
you
through
see
garage
the
is
play,
never
because it's
fun.
gonna be
Garage retakes are
4
not
versus
fun.
3.
Oh, this angle's not good though.
These moments, Ethan's still alive, by the way.
I don't really like this angle personally.
Mana hit the wall on the Blade Storm on the dash.
Aren't you a bit one weight on this angle?
But they still end up getting the piece of information they need, and now it's just down to Darker and a 1-on-3.
I mean that.
Brock shuts him down.
Why'd that feel so
immediately
easy?
Again, every
just
single
walked
person
out-
on Loud,
walked out and killed
all
everyone.
3 remaining had a chance at a frag, had a 1-on-1 chance, but still NRG capitalizing. It's 7-1 against the Brazilians.
Yep. Yeah, this is a
How did you transition to a FPS coach?
This is definitely score. Hey, you brought it up. This kill,
I studied the game a lot.
This move from
Did a lot of VOD reviews. Yeah, I guess the dart is like the dart's the reason why the full setup broke.
Verdi expected.
I did a lot of VOD review of pro matches. I reached out to like 40 teams.
That's kind of a weird angle to have somebody.
And like 4 of them responded.
And then he instantly pages up.
4 of them responded, and NRG was one of those teams. It was Josh RT. Josh RT gave me opportunity as assistant coach. And honestly, working with Josh was very fun because he just kind of let me do whatever I wanted to do.
Coming out from now, it gotta be desperate now. You gotta.
Okay, bro.
I want to say at least 2 rounds.
Coaching for streaming. I mean, full-time streaming would be pretty sick. It's very fun to full-time stream. I'm not gonna lie. It's like very low stress, low
a lot of these players, they're
effort. I feel pretty like natural at doing it.
You know, individually talented.
Coaching feels the same. I feel very natural with coaching.
Extremely proactive.
It's not like a crazy lift in terms of like the stress as well for me individually because I've been doing it for so long, but it is like a crazy amount of hours.
A little bit more of a spear.
Because I'm like full daddy to coaching when I'm coaching. It's like 16-hour days, like constantly.
Where's the double wall? And just dash in and out, jump in, make
Josh
an
RT's
S
coaching
pattern
style?
rather than the line. Where are those types of chaotic plays from Loud on such a tight map?
I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Also, it's been a very long time.
It's tough to say.
Short dart is so fake.
Loud, sticking to their
Man, I'm not a fan of short darts. Look at what Jet did in the round. Even though Jet got short darted. Short darts are fake, chat. It's just not good.
They're still gonna have 2 players ready for this.
Scuba
shut down the running back immediately?
Yeah, he just instantly killed it. He spams through the smoke, just sees the opportunity.
I could try to break down.
Already pushing down from the
I could try to break down Josh's coaching style. I would have to think about it though.
First big mistake.
Because I haven't worked with him in so long.
One player back and still 5 alive.
I was thankful that he was so open to like just letting me do whatever though.
Not gonna go down. So
Wow.
much good control
5v3 turns into 3v3.
That was incredible.
3v2. 3v1.
That's another one from Kiko. It all
Production.
falls apart.
Production, roll the replay. Oh, I don't have this open. Hold on.
Still winning out another one.
Dude, it's a 5v3. This can't be happening. Loud. Completely falling apart. That might be an understatement. How do you lose a round like that? Luke Show had the flash as well.
I mean, the space from NRG is like kind of unreal though. These guys are all over. Garage timing had to be big. This was everything. It's just overforced by Luke Show.
Scratcher, just a head thumper. You just can't.
It's just overforced by Luke Show. It's okay though.
Just can't
It's
have
what it
that
is.
happen. In a game like this, all of these players should be hungry for international, should be hungry for glory. Lord, I mean, Loud. I mean, Lord, it's been so long.
How does NRG always make it to the international? NRG's just
an organization.
insanely talented team. First timing A ult.
Disheartening to say the least. As now, here we go. This is what I was waiting for, just that chaos. And it doesn't matter. You're facing NRG. You're facing players like Scuba that has your number through the smoke, through the line of sight. And are you kidding me again? Yet another absolute rollover from Ethan. 4 kills from Ethan, and yet another clean round from NRG.
Did we not shock the trip? It's a good calm.
They play slow,
it's a good calm.
They play fast, they get annihilated. Either way, Ethan gets his string of kills. Sharp as ever. All the util work in his favor.
They really not shock the trip. Maybe he placed it late.
Early in that regard, and man, it's just balls to the walls here. For Loud, buying whatever they
no,
can.
No, they didn't shock the trip.
A couple rounds left to play through, and
no, they just didn't shock it.
Yeah, just keep throwing mud at the wall and see what sticks at this point.
And Amada. Talk about disheartening. This could
he
be
did get timing there.
Finding a gap.
He did get timing, Tylo.
Oh my goodness.
Good details by Loud.
Making me freak out with the
Oh, he's got him.
Well done. The shot, but Luke Show's gonna find a shoulder.
We've never seen this before. This is the first time I've ever seen this, literally.
Finally, this is gonna be the first time that we even see Loud heading into A.
A long take and face from here, holding the re-aggression.
This one slowly here as well. Yeah, he wants another customer. Brock might just show his shoulder.
Bro, it looks like he has no crosshair.
Quick on the trigger finger, and he'll find a secondary here. He really wants Brock to peek.
This is not a good rewalk. Rewalk into strong side is never good, to be honest.
Still nothing doing. Brock, I think he knows exactly what he's doing too. Luke Show, he's annoyed at this point. Brock, at some point, he's gonna press the trigger. He might go swinging, but okay. Baiting Luke Show to go forward.
Oh.
Finally, the rest of Loud going in. Oh, Luke Show.
The util timing was found, bro.
That is unreal. Brock with the double. We're back down to a 3 on
Scuba
3.
timing's drone.
Loud frustrated as per usual, but here we go again. All 3 for the defensive side here on this A site. They've read this situation perfectly. Kao on scene, looking to burst in. Oh my gosh, running back in just to put a little bit more salt in the wound, but hold on a minute. That's incredible. 2 kills, 3 kills coming out from Loud, and it finally works out. Finally a group take.
Loud actually wins because both the NRG players try to claim the smoke.
Wow, that was a frustrating round as well. That nearly.
They
fell
both tried to
apart
claim
one
the
more time,
smoke.
but thankfully, the speed and aggression coming through from Loud.
This timing was sick by Brock.
I
I think that util timing is always pretty nice to find. Oh, actually, Darker went out of the smoke and killed Kiko. Or the other player. They tried to claim the smoke because of the dart. It's a well-timed dart. NRG playing like max multi-kill kind of positions.
Guess what? That's exactly the moment that Brock gets to.
Dude, at that
I
moment, my
mean,
mouth
here's the
turns into
problem
nine
though.
shots, for sure.
This is Loud's attack side on Haven, guys.
Unreal. Good stuff. At least from Loud, finally having some ingenuity to pull out the round, but Brock, he was the one to kind of break things open. Here we go.
And NRG had the perfect setup for this round. The A-Link player got scanned, Soval got burned, Verdi's trying to run him down, but there's an Omen top left of B site on Shroud.
As a hold for now, Molly in front of the steps.
Multi.
Troll is there, but Kiko!
Kiko's so nice, bro.
Kiko into the
That's why he's
side,
in my top
takes away
15.
Two, but Loud still have a fighting chance. Darker with a couple frags.
That's called Shroud?
Now they have
That's
all
what some
the
people call
information.
it.
They know where all 3 are.
Just like high
Brock in the
elevated
back of
positions
sight,
on like close
waiting to see if
corners.
he gets a pixel.
Usually what people call Shroud.
Crazy anger from Kiko. And now Brock again might just want to be able to clutch this one through here.
Top 15? He's way higher than top 15. I just don't want to say where he is.
This guy's the master of insane timing.
Hold on. I'll tell you exactly. I'll tell you a rough range so that... Actually, if I say the range, then you guys know where he is.
He's like a ninja in the dark.
He just knows.
Okay, I'll
dude,
just say
he
he's top 5. He's top 5. He's
Brock.
actually top 5.
God, you're so annoying. Oh, hey, this is annoying too. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? That was a good play. That was a good play from Brock.
Brock's so
Say the very
dangerous.
least.
Gus was hiding.
I already said who my top
yeah,
1
no.
is.
Nobody is safe.
18-4, no Odin?
This is crazy.
Yeah, and somebody in chat was saying that Brock isn't
If
informed.
you're Loud,
So, like, what do you call that then?
Damn frustrating. But you know what? That's only the first half. Got to take a little bit of time to see if Loud can sort of
Kiko higher than Brock?
themselves together. Half
I'll like that,
time
yeah.
bound, guys. We'll take
Kiko
a
is
very
higher
quick
than
break
Brock
and
for
come back
me.
to see if NRG can clean this one up, or if there
But Brock is
is
pretty much
some
up there
semblance of a comeback
as well.
available for Loud.
Top 1 was
See you soon.
something. Top 1 was something. Holy music blasted. Kiko the specialist. No. There can only be one specialist. Isn't informed, second highest rated stage 1 and highest playoffs. Yeah, like, by the way, I don't even know who the fuck said that, but that guy is actually tripping. There can only be one specialist, though. I will make my... I submitted my top 15 for London to Platchat as, like, my vote or whatever. But I'll do content on it later. Like... First, second, third. Today's 31st shot for me. I'll do content for London. First, second, third. So if you guys follow, I'll be doing VOD reviews then. You kind of got the Jared Leto smile. Is that a compliment? I'm in your top 3? Sure. Yeah. You're in there. Sure. You're in there.
Back to the road to EWC, where I am here
Do
to
a video like
present
top
Brock
15 in tier rankings.
with
That's
a
what I probably
very
will do.
prestigious award. The
Team B
best
did a top
little
15
bro
already?
of the
Yeah.
year award.
I'll do
Professional
mine
little bro. Little
in a few
brothers
days.
are very annoying, very irritating.
And my pick'ems and all that stuff.
Very irritating, very annoying to say the least in that first half. Beautiful plays
Oh.
from NRG. We're back at it again very quickly.
Okay.
2 kills already going out for Loud.
Okay.
Luke Show.
Oh,
Immediately
shit.
blocking for 5 keys. So Luke Show.
Okay, some life.
Hold
Some
this
life
out,
for Loud.
NRG. Luke Show coming in. Dropping
Should I-
the ace on the
Should I make this exciting? 10-2? Guys, what happens with Loud and 10-2s? Oh, yeah, I clicked on the wrong series. Hold on, that's... My cat got stuck on something. That was good. 10-2, boom.
versus Sentinels, but versus
Yo,
NRG, a
cat
whole
fight.
different
Yo,
story.
she got stuck on
She's gonna
something.
need a few more rounds like that.
Yo, that was so loud.
Yeah.
Whenever
yeah,
she
for
gets
sure.
her like claws stuck on
For
something,
sure.
she
Time to
starts
lock in,
screaming.
Luke Show. Now's the time to finally.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't show the replay. 10-2 though. 10-2 doable. 10-2 doable.
Erade. Somebody with not a lot
Loud
of
have
tape.
come back from a 10-2 before.
Whole
Very
lot of
doable.
talent
Show us the
behind
replay.
his name.
Should I go back?
Gonna be able to smack on the first kills. 4 players remaining here for NRG. They're
Maybe
posturing
after this
themselves
round.
towards CB for now. But again, just not a lot doing. They're trying to get themselves as close as possible to these players, as close as possible to
I got
these
you.
choke points
Production,
so
load
they
the
can do
replay for
something
after
with
this
their
round.
pistols, and that's exactly what's happening. It's just a raw duel coming out in the middle of this B site. They just pull out a smoke, or they go through a smoke with a flash.
Last player
Just try to get a couple of frags. Doesn't work out
Spike
for now. There's
down
only going to
A.
be 1 player remaining on 1 HP. He's just looking for a cheeky frag. Not going to happen. 10-4.
Production,
That
load the
was funny if
replay.
Ethan did get one though. He only had 1 HP, but he actually had the drop on top of Darker. Doesn't quite connect those burst shots on the classic. Okay.
Okay, we already saw this.
This is good. This is
They didn't
what
really
we
show
wanna
the
see
first
on
kill
our
in this
round
one
for now.
anyway.
Now the real test is an actual gun round coming on through.
Thank you, production.
What a perfect time. Already having the run it back. Strong retake potential. Good guns
Haven defense too
on
hard.
board as well.
You never know.
Vandal
Never say
will be
never.
able to do some work. Outlaw
Okay, to be
proposing
critical
not
though,
so much
to be
given
critical,
the
to be critical.
armor is being purchased on the other side, but we'll see what kind of early movement
We have a
can
rule
come
here.
out.
10-2, 10-2.
This is a full-on aggression.
Your second round after pistol needs to be the greedy like Vandal by pistol.
The mid side, a couple more
Like the fact they're buying bulldogs and shit like this makes it so they're giving 11.
The jump run it back has already been utilized. Luke Show is eliminated.
I don't like the second round buy. I don't like the second round buy. They should buy greedy buys like Vandal light armor and try to play to convert third round and be a slightly riskier second round.
This situation pressing the problem here for NRG. And it just simply doesn't work out. They're heading over towards B, though. Whole lot of util here for the Cypher. Darker is still here.
They're like treating this like a full bonus, but it's like you're already given 10. Like you don't want to give 11. Yeah, they're making like bonus kind of decisions too.
10-4, potentially an 11-4.
They are making kind of the bonus decisions.
Three-man retake
Like
is
people
gonna
are
be
just
safe,
making
probably
random
not
plays, like
25 now.
fighting
I respect
individually,
Loud.
trying to get like
Like
max
to make an
wins.
aggressive play, but as soon as you pop the runner back, the game's over. You
No,
know
I don't really
what's
like that.
happening.
Don't really
It's
like
gonna
that.
be full-on aggression from whichever direction
Backside
the
space
runner back is
found.
coming from. Likely.
I don't think Verdi can really do much with it though.
Energy
But
just play that one patiently.
Kiko's so locked, bro.
Much like they're doing right now.
Kiko's so locked.
Let a couple players slip in. Kiko this time with the massive 4K that'll give him the running back for the future round.
especially against NRG, yeah. Well, I mean, it's just
What a crucial map. To have that run it back.
I want to see like the old FPX buys so that you don't have to like do this where like now you gave them 11.
Luke Show uses
I want to see like double pistol if you want to like have people safer up.
trying to get some
and then, like,
sort of
3
action, some
Vandals,
sort of credit on their individual
and then
pushes.
just
Doesn't
play
work out
for the
this
win
time. Full
out.
guns coming out this time. We're
Playing
gonna
for
have
like
a little bit
bulldogs
less
and
of
like
approach
actual
coming
true
up
bonus
here,
is just
but
not
at
it.
least we're not gonna have the neon
Not a
rush.
10. Not a 10.
Still gonna be difficult here for
Oh,
the
stand.
attackers. They run into a cage, they run into a shock dart immediately. This has been quite annoying here
Okay.
this long side. At least
Heavy
on the
A
NRG
play.
side, but let's see what
Rotating into 3A.
Kalzian trying to do his best Brock cosplay
Sure.
spam, and then Odin through the smoke and actually catches a couple of shots onto Kiko. Expecting a very fast burst through on that runner back. Drone. At
Drone
least has
does get
information
info
on
that
one
there is
player.
at least an insert
I don't know
here.
if it saw more, but there's a giant stack here. If the drone saw more, probably you would see more rotators, but 3 still on this defense.
If a player peeked out A lobby, then that's usually a tell of like, oh, they're force breaking it. There's probably people here. The deep C line has been,
Drone's gonna make
dude.
this
Honestly, Loud's been playing well in the
slower
defense.
now.
Actually, getting like deep lines on the other side of the map and then gamble sacking.
And wow, just with that one bit of information.
Like,
there,
look,
go
the
back
fact
out
that
with
NRG didn't do any garage pressure, didn't do any B pressure, didn't do any C pressure.
going back as
It's kind of
itself. So
coming
let's
back
see
to
what
bite
Verdi
them.
can possibly do here.
Like, look, they're just
One person over
trusting
towards B if the attackers do opt to
that
go
A is
there,
good, but
hold on
against a
now.
proactive team,
Could
you
have
can't
been a
just
fake.
5 grouped
3
like
players,
slow
4
macro
players
like this.
running back
And here's the
It's not
towards
good.
the B area, and now they cut
This is the
noise
exact
and they
reason
start
why
to
it's not
walk
good.
back
No
and
trip
say
break,
loud.
no cam pressure to
Pulling this
break.
out a little bit, they have presence.
They have a deep C line.
Okay, running back finally being played in. Molly's not going to slow him down for too long. Kiko looking for kills.
The setup has to be good enough though.
Inside the smoke. Marta's cool though. He's
Even though
playing
people are
out.
here, it has to be a good setup.
Still is
Beautiful.
Luke Show just running in. Luke Show, what? The confidence on Luke Show just holding
Uh,
up people. What is this?
Enemy remaining.
Kiko Brock holding firm. Still works out for the frags. Are you kidding me? They cleaned up the side in 2v4. Another clutch. This time, it has to be Verdi to
Nice
put
jinx,
on
bro.
the backpack. 1-on-2.
Ah,
Over
shit.
from short. Brock potentially has his number. Here comes the sharp shot from Brock. Brock misses out. Still the stun comes in. Verdi dashing away from the flash. Picks up the kill onto Kiko. Trying to keep Loud alive.
not planning for him, Chow.
Verdi going for the defuse. Brock doesn't have a piece of util. Is he going to peek in? No. Verdi gets off the spike, and that is enough for Brock to get the frag. Verdi sticks, and the round is his, but instead NRG has it. And now one round away, excuse me, from Paris.
Now Verdi has to start thinking, should he...
He thought that he crossed, Chad. He thought he crossed. So he wanted to... Yeah. He thought he was getting wrapped.
It's
probably better to just tap and tap back up and angle out.
Alive due to the fact that he used the runner back, so the secondary life.
Probably to tap back up and angle out. Also, I don't really like this bunker smoke. I know I said nice, like they played well, but like the macro game is great. I think that doing this smoke cuts off your crossfires if you're trying to play 3 in the A site, even 4 in the A site.
This is just so difficult. What?
It kind of nullified their good setup, the fact they did that smoke.
As this angle, a flash comes out.
Damn, bro, that's a rough round for Verdi. There's like multiple scenarios today that I feel like if he just backed up, angled out, like he would just, it would look way more normal.
The attackers taking their time, and it's good that they're doing this. There's a defender so up close to your air day.
Man, he almost had it in the 1v2 though. Damn.
Show his contact, I think.
Going up.
Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble here. Needs to put up the wall to have any chance.
Now at 12, this feels hard, bro. This feels extremely hard. No mistakes.
Low HP, so still no kill.
No mistakes allowed. How does Kiko ever jump spot that, by the way? Like, what is this jump spot? What just happened? What was that jump spot, by the way? How does he even live there? To Urde's angle.
The rush over towards the mid side. Verdi's gonna have to do everything here. Verdi's able to get one. Backside immediately. There's gonna be a player coming out of garage. He's gonna have to face him, but he goes down to him. Luke Show does get a kill back over towards the mid side, but the C site is for NRG. 3v4.
Brock going for a wrap, really.
Slow things down for the rotate. Managed to get one kill in there as well. Still decent utility being used and found.
One-way smoke, C-long.
Once again, they have player advantage, but they've lost these situations.
Turtle smoke used. That's actually a nice turtle smoke. The Brock timing got nullified pretty much. It's being hard held. The garage timing's being held. They dropped it.
Ethan picks up one.
Oh, it wasn't Kiko, it was Ethan in the smoke.
Here comes the flank. Darker.
It's a nice round.
Darker head on a swivel. Just a little bit too aware. Brock
Sheesh.
gets taken out. And this game continues 12-5.
Yeah,
12-5?
That would have been, again,
guys,
obviously
nobody comes back from a 12-5. No one. It's impossible.
Player advantage, but just can't quite lock this one in. And Verdi,
especially against NRG.
Scuba running in from garage.
Nobody can come back from a 12-5, especially against NRG.
Loud can still just recover a couple of rounds.
You kidding me? Like, NRG is like way too fundamental of a team.
See if they can put a stop to NRG. And by the way, NRG's economy is nearly broken here, so there is an opportunity for Loud to still get a couple of good rounds and maybe have a chance at the comeback.
This would be the opportunity for that snowball. Luke Show could be seeing him pull out the ultimate here just to see it start to recharge throughout this comeback here.
Okay.
Even?
All right.
So
this is annoying. Okay. Cut one Zine. Like I said before, Brock impression, like you said.
Urde is such a psycho, by the way. We have no smokes in the round.
From Brock.
But he got a pick. 1 for 1.
That's
cool.
To say the very least, and they already took away.
Fun fact, Ethan's the only one remaining from that roster. True.
Exactly where you are.
Well, there's a scan. Nero theft. Okay, they see what the setup is. C is looking pretty clear. They don't know what the util setup is. Unfortunately, it's the only thing really lacking about it. Scuba's going to just drop himself off here for the long lurk.
I know exactly.
Darker peeked on timing, killed Scuba.
Is there going to be anything to do here for Verdi? Verdi dancing, trying to get away from this approach.
What is that smoke?
Now the Nero theft comes in for the Cypher, for Loud instead. Kiko going through the smoke, works out for the frag. 3v3. It's still very much possible here for Loud. Verdi alongside Darker. Looking to pop
what is Kiko doing there?
For the second round in a row.
All right, GG.
Through the smoke. Just too aware again. Now just one remaining. The last hope for Loud is Kawanzine. Kawanzine steps out in NRG.
NRG to Paris.
They're going to be going to Paris alongside the rest of the world's elites. NRG are going to the esports world.
How on earth did Loud win the first time?
And it was a good run for Loud.
I'll be honest. I thought that Loud's Pearl
to qualify.
Loud's Pearl had so many good moments. Their defense actually improved, Loud.
Done versus 100 Thieves 3-0, but now
Some late round scenarios. Some late round scenarios definitely like pretty bad on the side of Loud.
We had in the upper bracket a fluke. Loud are not going to do it again. And they proved it early on by winning those 2 in a row and cleaning things up on a Haven. It feels like every successive map we had in this 3-0 got more and more one-sided.
NRG did it did 100 TS solid.
Map, Gus, that felt like
losing the first time, yeah, true.
Like to me, Loud
True.
had it within their hands.
Ethan interview?
That one map, which would then force us to a breeze here.
What do you mean by back up and angle out?
They're too experienced, too clutch when it matters.
For example, in that clutch, if he's thinking he's getting timinged, if you peek from close to the wall here, you're like exposing yourself to like too many angles at once without actually taking a good fight.
Really loud.
Verdi, if he backs up, he can actually angle out the different angles and make sure he's taking a good fight instead.
Yeah, and again,
You risk like backing up into somebody taking this timing, but like he could back up and start angling out each side because he was here. If he wanted to jiggle this timing and then start angling out the right, I feel like it's probably pretty good.
That's to say the very least. That Owen opens up so
Just like a
many
small movement thing.
And there's a reason why he's a
But it's very important.
There's a reason why people
Pretty disconnecting.
just for him.
I mean, it's not that
Brock,
deep.
Again, a game changer.
Just wanted to
in
close
this
the
game,
thing.
NRG proving again to be one of those.
Would you ever do
elites,
one-on-one
like we were saying
coaching?
For NRG, they are going to be making it to yet
I only
another
did for-
international as we have our.
I did for only one client, but I don't really plan on doing it right now, the one-on-one coaching. There's a little too much like Valorant to watch these days. Any more games tonight? Don't believe so. I think that is all we have. EWC quals are completely finished. All of the teams are decided. When is the draw show? Does anyone know? Undefeated lower bracket again. NRG does does do what Rob Moore talked about. Rob Moore on the absolute broken record talking about NRG getting max amount of reps. Sentinels, just like NRG, getting max amount of reps, going through the lower bracket. Then winning at the end of the year. Is bracket draw today? I have no idea. I'll stick around and see.
He is the spearhead of North America, of the Americas region overall. So, you know, maybe it is that year. Maybe it's time for G2 and the rest of America to really show
They got
up.
100T, didn't
The only
face
sort of
NRG.
team missing from that list that you would have expected among the top echelon is Leviathan.
What was the biggest difference for you as an assistant coach versus head in VSD?
NRG proving that they are that.
I mean, TLDR, when you're the head coach, everything is by your design. When you're assistant coach, you're kind of limited in your role. You're kind of like, every team has kind of a different structure. The way that I would use an assistant coach is I would usually like ask them what their strengths are and kind of lean into their strengths. And as a result of that, you kind of get the most out of that person. Do not expect any kind of draw. It'll be a Discord announcement in a week, probably. I say. Okay, but yeah, I'm the type of person that I feel pretty comfortable in like my understanding of everything. Maybe outside of like setting up like statistics or this kind of stuff, or maybe there's like some gap there. But in terms of my actual strategic understanding, I would rather lean into the other person's strengths because I feel very well-rounded as a coach. Oh, this is a 5K. Man, Loud had really good moments on Pearl. Kind of sad they got 3-0'd. It makes sense, though, to be honest. The Loud team fights, it was definitely apparent. That round that they like full push their Astral Wall, you could just tell the difference in like team fight planning between the two teams. This round, you can't blame them, by the way. It's a triple swing. Like a triple swing, maybe it's not the most accurate decision, but it's good team play. It's like 3 people peeking same time. IRL flex jiggle? Fuck. 6, let's hit the ranked queues. Why is my go using the in terms of infinite intellect glitch? Vouch insane goated. I don't really like doing too much. Unless it's like with like one of my ex-players or something. Or Josh. When you was on 100T, was you part of the scouting? And what do you look for in players? Yeah. I didn't have to do much scouting though, to be honest. I came into a team that already had like a pretty solid core. So there wasn't a crazy amount of scouting. We trialed a okay amount of players. Trialing in tier 1 is a bit different though. A lot of players you're willing to sign kind of without trials. I would have been willing to sign certain players without trials for sure. Like, do you guys feel like you would need to trial Zekken? Like, as an example? Like, probably not. Can you reveal any name? When we knew for sure that Bang was out, we were looking at a bunch of players. It was like Narrate was there, Motto was there as like potential options, but we didn't get to trial them. Victor, like the NRG Victor was there, but he had like a wrist injury. So the only trials V1C as well, we were trying to trial, but didn't get the opportunity. The 2 trials that we had was Scuba and Xander, and we ended up signing Xander. Those are the only 2 that we ended up actually trialing. How did your off-season interviews go for coaching positions? Here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. I got 0, and I'm not kidding when I say this. I had 0 offers within Tier 1 NA in terms of even conversations, which is like the sad reality of coaching. Narrative over time, it just gets worse and worse for coaches if you don't literally win. So my plan this year, is it over? Yeah, it is over. We're just kind of like staying with the stream on just in case there's a draw show or something. That's what happens when you don't win or make events. Pretty much. Okay, there's no draw show. Thanks for watching. It says. The thing is, coach impact isn't often known. Coach impact isn't often known, so the result that you have as a coach is the only thing people can really go off of. The only place where I would challenge America's GMs is like, it is kind of crazy that America's GMs don't just interview everyone and just see what coaches are like without just saying like, oh, well, he didn't make any events on 100 Thieves, so like, why would I even talk to him, trial him? Just doesn't really make sense. That's like the one thing I would challenge GMs on. It's like kind of crazy to not have a conversation, at least, you know? Did you ever trial Ye? No. Interviews take a long ass time though. Isn't that like good? You made Shanghai though? Yeah, I mean, if you guys think about my career in Valorant, it's like kind of crazy. It's like actually insane. 22, I'm not saying it's crazy, but we made NA top 4, which is like not bad on NRG. Then we went to EG and we won. This is me as assistant coach. We won everything. This is literal championship. 24, won stage 1 of Americas with 100 Thieves. And then 25th, we got 5th, like, what, 3 times? 2 times, 3 times? We got 5th, and we qualified to EWC. I didn't get one conversation. It's just hard to break into the tier 1 scene. A lot of, like, orgs are pretty set in, like, the coaching staff they want to. So it is what it is. Would you work as an assistant coach? I don't really want to be honest. Working as an assistant coach is, like, you do get limited. That's just a fact. That's the fact of the situation. It's like you do get limited as an assistant coach. You're not able to like fully execute your vision because you have to like trust the other person's vision, like the head coach's vision. Do you dislike NRG? No. Why would I? I think your watch parties and content will help GMs know your impact. Yeah, I think that was kind of my idea. It was like I wanted to fix my narrative by showing that I have like a crazy amount of knowledge about the game that other people don't understand. Also, a lot of like pros watch my VODs back because they understand like at least I'm like decently smart about the game. So being able to like constantly platform my game knowledge was kind of my idea. Because if you go to tier 2 and you lose, chat, like, your narrative's cooked. Like, no offense to Chet, obviously, but like, that's kind of what ended up happening with Chet. It's like, you're good at tier 1, you're proving good at tier 1, you literally win an event. You have like a bit of a fall off, then you end up going to tier 2. In tier 2, you don't even like end up dominating. Like, oh, this coach must suck. In reality, is that the case for Chet? Who knows? Probably not. Chet obviously had like, you know, his other stuff as well, but same with Kaplan. Yeah, exactly. If Kaplan goes to tier 2 and doesn't do well, he's cooked. Opposite of Owner. Well, Owner was staying within the Lev system, and then he got promoted within the org. Chet also nuked his rep. Yeah, he did. I genuinely think the 100T podcast killed your narrative. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how it goes. Those did not make you and Busio look good. Yeah, it is what it is. Sen also fucked over Kaplan. Exactly, yeah. I mean, narrative is so important. I wish it wasn't. I really wish it wasn't that way. Earbre with the gifted tier 1 to love. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wait, what happened in the 100T podcast? It's just like, I don't want to cause any drama, but it's just like, basically I had to take accountability for a lot of things. At the end of the day, here's the thing, chat. People don't know what coaches do. I'm here to make sure that people understand that narrative. People don't understand what coaches do. People could say all they want about what they view me as a coach. Until people actually do like actual content or they're in the team system, nobody knows what coaches do. How much did Sen fuck over Kaplan? Or how did Sen fuck over Kaplan? Oh, they just like kind of put all the blame on him. Life would be so much easier if people in management actually did their jobs. I had a rough time at the end of 2025. There's a lot of out of game issues. We didn't have like the proper like resources for sure to solve all the problems. But I don't want to like put any blame on anybody. It's like, it is what it is. Whatever happened, happened. Do you agree that there's nepotism in the scene? I mean, there's definitely some level of that for sure. People like leaning too heavily into certain people. They like, in my head, you should be kind of like at least testing your theory of like, is your system good? And going through the whole like, the whole thought process of, can we improve our system for next year? Would you ever coach in another region? Probably only Japan. Thought about it a lot. I think NA or Japan is probably the only two. As a 100T fan, I really liked you as a coach. Glad streaming is going well for you. I appreciate that. Why Japan? I feel like it would just be fun. I always love Japan. Also, my wife's Japanese. So it's been something we've always kind of talked about, going to live there at some point. So you speak Japanese? I studied for about a year, but my Japanese isn't like sick. I'd have to study more. Do you think EWC is Mickey Mouse since the teams are so different from London teams? Well, it's just like the teams that are in London like just don't care as much about the event because they care more about the prestige. They obviously care about the event because they want to like, I mean, there's obviously good opportunities to play good Valorant, compete. But it's like, if you're already qualified for one international, like you don't want to split focus between two. There's not a big break in between. So we queuing ranked poggers. I'm kind of just like podcasting right now, but I've seen pros recently use the clear omen smoke when smoking. Is there a reason? Not sure. I haven't really like tested it too much or even like theoried it. Hypothetical, what if GE gave you the absolute fattest, juiciest steak to head the team? I mean, yeah, if there was like a stupid amount of money offer, like I have to consider it, yeah. But it would have to be like a lot of money to justify like a crazy amount of money, you know what I mean? Like is the next meta going to be as simple as replacing the Neon with Jet Waylay? I think so. I think it will be. I think for a lot of maps, you see the map pool here. Maybe not Fracture. I think there's some maps that are obviously not very jet pilled. I think these two are like the big one. The big ones that are not very jet pilled. All the rest you could play jet on comfortably. Vito's OP, team's gonna start using him. Oh, gotta start using him. I think in the current meta, not really. There's so much contact play in the meta, it feels like Vito isn't going to get that much value. The only like Vito maps since they took out Abyss, I think Abyss was probably Vito's best map. Maybe Pearl is still a good Vito map. That might be it. What makes a map jet usable? Like you don't need like stopping power and you have like good opportunity for picks. I think it's more like maps that don't have jet are more favored to like raise, if that makes sense. Like Lotus and Fracture are like insane value for raise. Split, you can get away with double duelist with jet raise, so yeah. Do you think 100 T makes Paris if Loud didn't get the Life Series versus NRG? 100 Thieves would have to be 11 in that case in the lowers. Maybe. Maybe they would. Maybe they would. But I wouldn't really have them against NRG like winning. NRG not caring about the tournament as much though might have led to a 100 T win. What did I just read in YouTube chat? Rogue Vandal or Primordium Vandal? I think Primordium. Does Raze have more value with verticality or with nade value? Nade value for sure. I mean, verticality is like, it's cool. I saw Timo say Waylay Saturate nerf should be removed with the shotgun nerf. Timo said Waylay Saturate nerf should be removed with this shotgun nerf. No. No, I don't think so. I think Waylay seems pretty balanced. Waylay will probably be in this, like, I mean, you expect what? Most maps will have these three now. Plus Phoenix. It's going to be some version of like this on like a lot of maps. Where's Fade? A, B, C, D. Like vertically. Vertically is what I mean. We'll probably see a lot of Phoenix still. I think Phoenix is going to be so OP. Can you explain the turtle and bunker smoke? Turtle and bunker smoke is the same thing. This smoke, you should only use it when you're trying to keep like one guy alive on site or maybe you have like a short setup. I think every scenario outside of this, like when Loud used it, they had 4 people on this side. When you have 4 people here, you would rather open up the lanes and create this crossfire pressure on the opponent. That sky is not perfectly aligned. My OCD. Isn't it more the Fade? I feel the Neon nerf isn't that bad. She's still viable. Do you guys remember when we were watching Leviathan? You guys remember when we were watching Leviathan yesterday? Spikes in, fast lane, boom. Then he's jumping like this. Hard slides on the player and kills him. I'm just sitting here thinking, man, Lev are doomed at London. Like a lot of the pacing stuff and how they like clear sight without using any util, it's like all kind of like set up by the Neon on attack doing this. I think if you'll see basically a lot more off angles being played into Neon, because here's the thing as well. Neon can't do this jump entering anymore. Neon can't do this jump entry stuff anymore, so you're not going to see Neon's like jumping around A main, dealing with these off angles. So for example, the flow on effect of this is like, maybe people will be more comfortable sitting in these active off angles because the Neon's going to play more contact heavy now. Like, the Neon's not going to start jumping across these angles. So playing some more off angles, I think, is good. Hi, Clyde. Oh my goodness. So Meowie today. Can you do a Paris team ranking? We'll do that on the 3rd, probably. Wasn't playing off angle really strong against Neon anyway, like even back then. No, it's not as good. It's not as good currently because everybody's just going to jump past the angle. Okay. Have you ever thought of doing ASMR? What is that? What the fuck? Neon can still do these things. Neon can do these things in the same way that like Cypher can do these things. You have to be pretty damn confident, like, that you know exactly what angle they're on. You can still jump entry. Well, I know what ASMR is. I know what ASMR is. The difference is Neon can cancel into a slide. Neon's not canceling a jump entry into a slide. Who won? NRG. Okay. Ads are playing, then we'll do the phone flex jiggle. How do we even do it? How do I even do it? Do I do it at the edge of the cam? I would have to do it from like, if you're looking at somebody flex jiggling. Well, the cats are fighting today. I missed the game. Did NRG play good or did Loud play bad? I mean, it's always going to be some combination of both. But, I would say Loud started out pretty fucking hot. And then they kind of fell off. Are you going to be at London? No. Man, it was kind of sad. Kind of sad for Loud, bro. They started off so hot and then they crumbled in the end on Pearl. All they needed was 1 in the first 3. They needed 1 in the first 3. Loud's proactivity was good until NRG punished it. Well, defense, they were doing so well to like actually push deep lines. They had like 2 rounds that were kind of like fluke wins from NRG's side. I shouldn't say fluke. They played it well, but like they should be converted, right? 4v2. 4v2, and then the round where there were 3 outside. Or 3 holding the smoke, amen. They must have had a crazy whiff. My friend is 3D printing some phone flexes I wanted to get you on. That's so sick. They look so good up until 10-6. Yeah. Somebody joined the Valoplat. What are we drawing here? We're showing the flex jiggle. That's good. Bro, go sleep. Get your rest. Bro, I slept. I'm waiting for the ads to be done. Wait, the ads didn't play. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm waiting 3 minutes for the ads to be done. Then I'm going to do the flex jiggle. And then I'll probably peace out. You've worked enough this weekend? Not enough. What kind of games do we got? Surely we have some games coming up. Look at this snowball, bro. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. SRB. Bro, we're like always working, huh? But I need to do my VOD reviews at some point. Going to bed? Peace out, bro. Kind of fucked how I didn't get a sub after 1,000 gifted. Bro, 1,000 gifted is so crazy. I can't believe today. Today's not a real day. Is today real or no? Am I still sleeping? What matches you gonna VOD review? Oh, my cat's hungry. I can tell. Dino with the gifted for Nerf FPS. There you go, Nerf. Thank you, Dino. Thank you. VOD review right now? Nah. I might do a YouTube short today, though. I might do a YouTube short. Did people follow me on TikTok? I was at 5999. Yes. Yes. Got 20 more. Let's go. We're almost at monetization. I'll be watching these matches. Okay, Pacific is what I need to type instead. Hi, Momo. I'm going to be watching Full Sense versus Paper X. I'm going to be watching Global Esports versus Paper X. These two. These will be the ones that I'm watching. Because I want to see the teams that qualified. So I might actually skip tier 2 tomorrow then to make sure that I get this done. Hold on. Can you guys see her? What's monetization for TikTok? It's 10K followers. It is 10K followers for monetization on TikTok. Wait, you got 1,000? Yeah, like... First we got 100 and I'm already jaw dropped. Then we hit 1K, which is ridiculous. 1,000 subs is like, what the fuck? Followed you on TikTok? Thank you. W. Bro, 1,000 subs, like, so unreal, man. So unreal. You're gonna stream the VOD reviews? Yeah, we will be. We will be. Okay, the ads are finishing in like 5 seconds. Okay, so how the fuck do we flex jiggle? Hi, Momo. You guys can actually see more of my room because it's not the edited cam. Momo is so cute. Momo is so cute, chat. Look at her. Momo. Jiggle the door frame from the hall. The problem is, like, it's a little too far, no? Can I fuck you? Yeah. Okay. Let's just time that out. That's not a usual comment in the chat. No, it'll work. The problem is, okay. I know, wait, you guys, I can't even, like, the thing is, okay, here. I'll do it based on what I see. Okay, hold on, maybe it's easier if I do this. Boom. This is a mirror. There, I can't actually be there. That's the problem. You saw Clyde too? What are you doing? Hi. It's because she's hungry. Flip the cam. Okay, should I do it at the edge of the cam? Or should I do it... No, I'll do it at the edge of the cam. I'll just do it at the edge of the cam. What a great cat. She is gorgeous. I'll do it at the edge of the cam. It's just easier. It's just easier. Also, it's going to look better because it's going to be like closer. You know what I mean? Okay, where's my phone? Oh, jeez. This is about to be fucking troll. Who just DM'd me? Am I tripping? I like the edge. Yeah, the edge is good. Hold on. Hold on. No. We have to do that thing. By the way, we have to do that thing again where I have to like... where I have to like squat. I forgot I had to do that for the Zix 7. I forgot I had to do that for the Zix 7. Well, I guess we'll get a new emote out of it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hold on. Bro, by the way, jiggling is so fucked. Jiggling is so fucked. Hold on. Is that good? Is that good? Was that good? Are you so good at that? I want you guys to know my knees are putting in overtime. I'm like doing that while squatting, by the way. It's so hard to not laugh. I was smiling the whole time. Clean jiggles? Thank you. Thank you. We'll turn that one we'll turn that one into an emote. Oh my god. Need a gif of that? I will. I wasn't recording. Please do it again. Nah, it'll be on the VOD. It'll be on the VOD. You got good hips? Wait. Yo, I almost read that whole thing not in my head. Okay. Fucking movie of the day, guys. Movie of the day. Who can we raid? Let's see. Xander FPS. Love that guy. Xander FPS. Absolutely love that guy. I think Xander's going to get it. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Absolutely incredible day. The last 4 or 5 days have been like fucking mental. Super thankful for all the follows, all the subs, all the new viewers. Just, it's been remarkable. We will be streaming the entirety of EWC. The whole EWC event we will be streaming. But it is a long time from now, chat. It's about a full month from now. But we will be streaming it. So I'll see you guys. I will be streaming London, and I will be streaming EWC, and then we'll be doing some VOD reviews over the next few days. What about London? Yeah, I'll be streaming London. EWC is in a month, yeah. Right? July 2nd. Boom. See? So I'll be streaming VOD reviews, probably tier 2 as well, maybe a little bit of GC, London, and then EWC. All right, peace. Have fun with Xander. Can everybody say, what do we say to Xander? Oh, I got a message actually. What are you gonna do in Paris? Smile. Can you guys spam him with that? I'll give you guys time to copy paste it. Spam him with that. His stupid question that he asked during the 100 Thieves stream. All right, thank you for watching, guys. Peace. Wait. Hold on. I have to wait 5 seconds. This is awkward. Do you guys hate me? This is awkward. 1 second.